Oh, mid yawn.
I'm tired. Hi, friends.
Hi, peeps.
Today's going to be a doozy. Today we are going to be interviewing E from EML. No M, though. I didn't agree with it, but nothing I can do about it.
M's probably dealing with babies.
That's true. Hi, Kristen. I did want to say something, and now I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, so today's interview is going to be rated E for everyone.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah. So it was requested that there be no personal questions, no questions about the children, no questions about the relationship, no questions of anything outside of their channel and YouTube. So we're going to respect that because that's what we do. Right, children? Very respectful. We only have him till 11, so you guys got to get all them questions in by 11, and then you guys can be as hot mess as you would like.
Dirty EML. He's on the podcast.
Exactly. So
That's great.
I have Pokédad here with me to help me out because he actually has some really good questions.
I do.
And
Some inquisitive questions that are not prying. That are just more stuff that maybe the viewers of the channel, maybe stuff of people who really don't know much about it would be more inclined to know. Maybe little tips. Next question. Fuck you. Damn it.
He has more of an idea, and he's a lot better with good questions that are not prying, like my nosy Puerto Rican behind. So
Got him.
I need him here to kind of help out with that. So he's going to be kind of running the show.
I got this.
Until 11.
I got
then I'm going to come back and we can all,
I got this. Don't worry. I got
I'll
you.
behave. I'm the good child.
I got
she
you.
is the golden child. Kristen is the golden child.
I got you.
I'm the bad child.
Like I said, everybody have fun. He's not a robot.
He's not a robot.
It's not a robot. Just don't pry.
Don't
And
pry.
I will stop you. If I see a question, I will totally avoid it. So don't do it.
And
Beep boop. Yeah.
Just don't be disrespectful. Don't
Correct.
ask nasty questions.
Correct.
Save those for everybody else.
Correct. Don't ask
Hey, Pokéjump.
Don't ask the dirty question. Don't be dirty.
Keep those for everyone else.
All right,
Hey,
so
friends.
what I'm going to do is
Also, 1 second, Kristen. How's my makeup? Because I got new makeup. I finally got rid of my makeup that I've had for 7 years. So I got new makeup. How does it look? And Layla says it looks good. Does it look good?
It does look good.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it does look good.
So it's worth the $80?
No.
That I almost pissed myself because it was kind of ridiculous?
Yeah, worth the $80.
We get that. Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to do this. So I'm going to cut this cam so that I can go with the other camera. You're not going to see us for a second, but you will in a moment. It's dark.
I'm scared of the dark. Yo, but for real, Inks, I was jealous.
Oh, M's here.
Hi, Ink.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Happy. Hold on.
Hold on. Let me pop it. Let me go over here. Let's go to here. Switch to this screen. There we go.
Whoop.
Now we should be good. Let's go here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there's gonna be a little. There's gonna be. It's a big delay, but hi guys. How are you?
Good. Give me a second. I'm recalibrating my side. All right. How y'all doing? This is the first time we've ever spoken live.
Yes, it is. It is. Until like card party, then it's
You can't hear me?
How about that? They could probably hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us now? Do I gotta make commercials?
What? I don't know.
Tell me if you can hear me, or if I gotta do something on my end.
I think so. I have to turn the volume up on my end. So I just turned the volume to max volume. So hopefully they can hear you. But yeah. So hi guys, welcome to the podcast. So
like I said, like as the intro said, there will be no questions, no prying, no nothing.
You're gonna ask us some questions, but we're not gonna talk about like our babies or anything like that, or like our names or anything like that.
Yeah,
So,
no,
we
of course
want
not.
some anonymity. We shouldn't be doing that on YouTube, but we're doing it anyway. So.
Correct. So to start off, I have a question to start. So I want to know, like, what made you guys start a YouTube channel besides what you always say, like, hey, we're doing this for the future.
It's her idea.
Really?
Her idea. All M's idea. M is the one who got me back into card collecting. It wasn't me. No. I didn't collect cards during the pandemic. She's like, they have this new one. It's a Charizard. It's Celebrations. Let's go open that. I'm like, all right, sure. This is yours. I collected the Dragon Ball Funkos. I didn't do Pokemon cards since like elementary school.
Really?
I didn't touch it. It is all her.
I didn't know that.
We should do a channel. No, because that's all this. I'm gonna do all the work. No, we should do a channel. No, I'm gonna do all the work. We're gonna do a channel. Fine. And then she showed me Rev. I'm like, I'm better than this guy. She showed me this. What's the other one? The one that everybody doesn't like. No, not Leaf. The one you guys make fun of. What's his name?
Leonhardt.
Leonhardt. I'm like, this guy's a bum. I'm better than this guy. So that's what I did. And so I did it, and now we're doing this.
That's awesome.
That's pretty much it.
That's awesome.
It was M.
So it's
That's
always
why I won't
M.
do the channel without her. That's why I won't do a video or a live stream without her. It's hers. It's her idea.
That's
I just
wild.
wanted to have a good time.
Exclamation point happy, right? That is awesome.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I would have never thought, because I figured it would be more of like E, who's like in the collecting and stuff like that. But then, you know what? Now that I think about it, the mastermind is always M. It's
That's
always
true.
M. She's the
Em
mastermind.
is more the collector. I'm more the gamer. So I know the Pokemon. I know the games. I play the games. I've done the competitive stuff. I know that side. She's the collector, not me. The
Wait.
Funkos. You see all these Funkos? I bought maybe 5 of them. She's bought the rest of them for me.
You like?
I'm not a collector really by
Oh
heart,
my
like
God.
she is, not me.
Wait, so
I spoiled.
you were the one who knew all this. You're the one who were like, you collect the cards and stuff.
I mean, he collected cards too.
I have.
Back in the day.
So
his
we have
cards-
binders from when we were kids. I got 1 binder. She got like 3 here. Like her collection outdoes my life. I literally opened base set, maybe jungle and fossil, and that's it.
So M's
I
the
stopped
nerd.
after that.
So it's M. It's all
M's the
M.
nerd.
That's
I'm a
awesome.
Nerd, okay?
It's
I
okay.
have brothers.
Okay.
I
That
was
makes sense.
the first girl. Everyone older than me was boys, and I wanted to do what my brothers were doing.
That makes
So I'm
sense.
like, if they got Pokemon cards, I wanted Pokemon cards. I don't want a Barbie. I don't want to stuff them. I wanted Pokemon
That's
cards. They got
Daphne?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I wanted Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's why my cards are near mint vintage cards.
Oh
I didn't
my
touch
God.
them. It's just, they
They
were
stayed
pretty and they had stickers on them.
So
That's it.
what made you guys, like, because you guys are, like, as you see, like, you're collecting, you have a big sealed collection, as everybody knows about. So, like, what gave you that intuition to say, you know what, maybe we should not open this, maybe we should do a sealed collection, and have that insight to be like, this might be worth something one day?
When she told me how much a base set sealed booster box was, that's what
like,
made that
Let's
decision.
go.
It's money signs. Let's be real here.
Of course. Of course.
What is
I mean, not
I
all
think
this
it's
stuff
Joey.
is gonna stay sealed.
what is
We'll know over time which ones are better to open, which are better to keep sealed.
Yeah.
Like evolutions and Evo Sky is better to keep sealed rather than like what Silver Tempest or Vivid Voltage or stuff like that. You learn over time.
Yeah, I mean, Vivid Voltage for sure is something that's going to be, a flop at the end of the day, but,
Yeah.
You never know what kids like in the ends. Because we're talking 20 years from now. What we liked, back in the day, what the kids like now, is
yeah,
totally different.
that's,
It's not a
So I
toupee
really-
undercold. I'm reading chat too. I'm seeing you. It's not a toupee.
that toupee?
I think it's
Kedley's hilarious. He goes, first question of the night of me typing in my sleep. When you were doing your Zelda playthrough, what was your thought when you found out he was blackout and started kickstarting?
it was just random, all of it. I was just doing middle of the night Zelda streams when the babies were born because I was doing all-nighters every night, and I expect nobody to show up. I'm just doing it because why not? I'm up anyway. Keeley comes in, never seen Keeley before in my life because I don't watch enough other people's streams to know everybody, and he just starts donating money. I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know you. Why are you doing this? Keep your money. Keep
I
your
don't
money.
know you.
No. And then he tells me he was drunk. I'm like, oh, that makes more sense.
That does.
I don't know.
So I always see like when you guys are streaming, right? It like how does it feel like with the balance of stuff? Like as you always say, like I got to do this and M has to do this. Like it seems like you guys have such a balance, but it's so mixed like chaos at the end of the day. Is it done on purpose or is it just like that's how things are gonna go?
That's natural. Our weakness is that we have 12 things going on at once.
Yeah.
And our weakness is reading the chat. That's our weakness. That's why I've taken more off of M's plate for her to read the chat
you
more.
can talk today for once. It's weird.
I know, I'm not used to this. You can talk.
You don't have to go. All right, so we got this rip and chip. We got this rip and chip.
You talk. I'll shut up now.
No, you go. You go. This is how it is when we go out with friends and everything. Go.
I'm an introvert that knows how to be an extrovert when I need to.
There you go. There you go. So do you feel that like YouTube has made you more of an extrovert in a way? Like for both of you? No?
No.
He's like, I don't want to talk to
It's
you
not helping. No.
No change.
I don't want to be anybody who I'm not. That's it. I don't care. I want to be
See,
here.
the only thing we do is we censor ourselves a little bit with cursing and stuff like that and dirty jokes, just because the reason why is because we have kids and we want our kids to watch it one day and not emulate it. But that's us.
That's fair.
That's not for everybody. It's
Not
just
us.
for us.
Not us.
That's
I
smart,
don't want to
though.
give to my kids, and they're gonna do it. I know you guys are the opposite. You have fun with it, and that's fine.
Yeah, I don't curse at all.
Yeah, she doesn't curse at all. I
But-
curse enough for the both of us.
But you guys seem to like have a lot of fun on stream, right? Like
I
that's
have fun
something
on
that you
stream.
really enjoy. Like I've talked to you and you're like, listen, this is what we do. It's fun for us. So you guys, even though it's crazy amount of chaos, like you seem to find that balance to have fun doing it, right?
Yeah, I mean it's crazy chaos, but we get better over time managing it all. Every stream we're getting better. The rip and chip is still fairly new to us, so we're still learning on the fly how to do it.
How many things do we forget? Oh, we forgot that giveaway. We forgot to give you your cards. We forgot this.
And I allow Tat to yell at me to get it done, so it gets
That's
done.
it. Yeah.
That's true. I mean, do you have when you start a stream, right? So you started out like it was just straight opening videos, right? What was the driving force to say, you know what, I want to go live? Like I want to start doing lives.
No, that was you, I think.
Why did we want to do that? I think we were plateauing on the videos, and we needed to do something different to take the next step. And I think that was what it was. I mean, when you do videos, especially giveaway videos, the alts come out like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like we would get a comment, boom, 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 8 in a row, and we're like, okay, this is obviously the same person getting 8 entries, but what can I really do about it? But now that we go live, it's more interaction, and we wanted to do that. But we had to work our way up to it. Like we started, our first video had no voice, had no face cam. It was just music and text.
Yeah.
Like our first video,
Yeah.
it was not good. But we're not getting rid of any of our old videos. You want to show the progression. Then we did voice, then we did face, then we did shorts, then we did live stream, and now we only do live streams because we don't have time for anything else.
Yeah, before
Wait, I need
we
to
would
go
even
back and
like
look
try
at
to
these.
practice. What are we gonna say? And
Yeah, we had scripts
Go.
and everything.
So that's like Zach. Like Zach is big with videos, right? Like hey everybody in chat. I know we're missing a lot of chat, but shout out to everybody in chat. But like Zach focuses a lot on videos. Like I use him as a prime example because he has that model set. Like I need to have X amount on videos, X amount on shorts, X amount on lives. You know, he's big on videos and his videos take off, but then he does once a week live streams of card openings. So do you guys see yourself going back like later on to like a mix or a balance?
It depends on time. At the moment, there's no time. Before we did live streams, and a lot of people here don't know this, we were pumping out 4 to 5 videos a week. Like a week. We were pumping it out because I wanted to get monetized within 8 months. Now, I didn't know that you get monetized quick because of the hours. I didn't know it was easier to get hours doing live streams. You learn the hard way.
Yeah.
But that's why we were doing that. And then we were like, okay, let's do live streams. I started live streaming like the Pokemon Scarlet Violet, and that's when we got monetized, right when that game came out. But going back to videos, it would take a lot of time and effort. I hate editing.
I
be
can't
like
stand editing.
10 years from now, if the kids want to be in videos, like an adventure type of thing with chaos, it's not gonna be.
It would be the kids editing, kids learning how to edit and using our channel as a platform to have fun with it. That's how I look at it.
It's not gonna
like
be
that.
the same mode.
Gotcha.
I also like that you guys kind of keep them like separate from it because you don't know if they're gonna like it, and then once they're older.
Exactly.
If they're like, 10, 11, then they're like, Mom, like, why did you put me on this? I look so stupid. Like, this is so embarrassing. My friends make fun of me. Like, my kids, they're another breed. They don't give a crap. But
yeah, our kids don't care.
You know, they do what they want. Like, I know once they're like older, they're not gonna care. But I know other people's might, you know. So I think that's really I like that you guys keep them completely separated from it, because when they're older, they might not want to be on the internet, and when you're on the internet, you're on there forever.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I think the big difference between our situation and yours is that you have different ages of kids, so
Yeah.
they can like bond together. Now we have twins at 1 year old.
Yeah.
Like they're going to grow up the same way. One may love
Yep.
it, one may hate it, but one may resent us for it.
Exactly.
And so we want to make sure we wait till they're old enough to make that decision for themselves. We don't have it. Oh, you're spending time with your older sister.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little
Yeah.
different for us.
Yeah.
It's very different.
So-
very, very different.
Kenley had a question. He said, it's hard to find channels with couples that have good chemistry together. Do you guys feed off of each other's energies, or is it just winging it each stream and hope for the best each time?
Oh, we wing it.
We wing it.
Everything's
So do
great.
we.
We feed off of each other well, but we
Yeah.
straight up wing it.
We have a good. I mean, we've been together. What? How many years now? 12?
12 years?
12 years we've been
A long
together.
time,
I mean,
man.
a long time. So we've been together for a long time. We have good chemistry to begin with. At least I think we do,
You do.
and it seems
Tell
we
us
do.
otherwise.
Well,
Yeah,
yes.
you do.
And also, if I could do the 911 button, I would. But
Chaos. I'm in danger.
yeah.
But
So-
it's fun chaos, though.
It is. It
It's
really
fun
is.
Chaos.
Like, I think that a lot of people enjoy your guys' stream, especially, which is going to lead into my next question. So, how do you, like, I know you're ever evolving, right? So, what, like, as you see your channel, like we talk, your channel is rip and ship now, honestly. It's just straight rip and ship. Do you want that progression to just go to that, or is it kind of like, you know what, I'm okay doing what I'm doing now, but I also want to be able to go to that point of, because you're on a time constraint. You're on a huge time constraint. So you got to go fast and get everything done, you know, but do you kind of miss that opening of like, I want to open some stuff for us as well? Or is that kind of like, you know what, I just got to focus on everybody else?
Yeah, and we've had this conversation. It's difficult because we have 4 to 6 hours a week. That's how I look at it. 2 to 3 hours, 2 nights a week. That's what we can do. If we were a rip and shipper, we would do 8 hours. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
And we are a rip and shipper. But if we were like really like Pokestaki does 12 hours overnight, Broly does 8. We just don't have that time.
Yeah.
So it's hard for us to
That's too
find time.
much.
Like we've talked about doing splitting the week, doing like a Friday rip and ship stream and a Tuesday. Even if you buy it, waits till Friday, and we just do us. But
I
we're
like
not
that.
there yet. You get me?
Yeah.
We've
I like
talked
that.
about that. We've talked about other ideas. We're just not there yet, though. We need to grow the store a little bit more before we can get there. If that makes sense.
I do
Yeah,
like
no.
that idea, though, because then it gives you guys time to, like, still spend time together and, like, have your fun thing that you started, but then you still have that one day where you're doing, like, rip and ships. So I do like that idea. I think that's great.
Yeah, we just got to work our way there. We're not there yet. We're still filling up CCC with cards. I mean, we got 3 cards
Everything
today.
supports each other. It takes time.
Yeah, I gotta say, shout out to M for all the CCC pickups. Like,
That's what we're.
you do it on
See what I got
purpose.
today.
You do it on
Did you
purpose.
show?
It's in Discord. But
Like-
these are the 3 we got today. This is the Vileplume GX with Erica
That's
Rainbow.
Oh my
Hard to
god.
see. Check in the Discord, but
Yeah.
we also got the Charizard today.
Yep, the Meg, I saw that.
And then the Restroom and Zekrom GX Rainbow we got today. So I think the Charizard will be the next green bar for us.
So that'll be tier
Yeah.
5.
But I remember I
Yeah.
bought.
Oh no, all these are tier 5s, I believe.
Yeah, those.
All these are tier 5s. You keep taking too many tier 5s, Drew, so we got to keep replacing.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm supposed to work on tier 4 and
I
I
just
can't get there.
When is the gold sword mode kept coming to tier 9999? Never, Keely. I can't afford that.
Good night, Reggie.
Is that a real
Appreciate
card?
you.
Yes.
Um,
yeah, it's one of the most expensive cards, yes.
Maggie
One day.
says, how do you decide what card goes into each tier?
It's based on value.
Based on
Market
value?
value the day I put into card, yeah.
Now,
I mean, you can kind of guess the values of each tier based on the trades. You can say, I'll tell you, it's near the top of this tier. It's near the bottom. Like, I'm not going to say it, but you can tell what they are if you go and you pay attention to what the trades I offer.
yeah,
we're trying to
of
do a
course.
fair, trade. We can't have every single
Nice,
price.
Michael. He pulled a
you know.
second bubble meal.
Congratulations,
Oh, that's
Mike. I
right.
just pulled second
I'll
bubble meal.
back a little bit.
I think you threw me up.
Of course I throw you off one, yeah.
That's the point.
There you
It's great, straight chaos. So, what would you say is? I mean, I know you guys, you mastered celebrations, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So, what would you
Except for
say?
a couple of the promos, from the UPC, right? The gold metal
Yeah,
cards.
we don't have the metal cards.
We don't have the metal cards,
Yeah,
but we
that-
have everything else.
That's fine. That doesn't count. That
The
doesn't
real
count.
set.
I like the metal cards.
Well, for the UPC of one celebration. So
Oh,
was
right, yeah.
that like? Do you plan to master anything else, or is it just kind of like I want to pick what card I want and that's it?
Most 99% of sets is I like a few cards. We're gonna try and get that. If we get it, great. If we don't, we don't. Like, we tried to master 151 because we like that. We all like 151. We kind of did it as a group. We're still 2 reverses, I think, away, and we'll get there. We'll get there. But
You know, rip
other
and
than
ship.
that, we're not
Rip and
chasing shiny Paldean Fates. That's too many cards. We just
I don't care for it that like I like the cards, but not like oh I need this whole set.
yeah.
I feel like there's better baby shinies out there and stuff in different sets. I don't know.
I agree with that.
I'm not in love with it. I like it, but
We're more pick and choose, and then what we're gonna do is, if we ever get dupes or anything like that, or any cards that we get that we don't love ourselves, we plan to do when the kids are older, like a fantasy draft, and they're gonna draft and pick the cards for their own personal collections from our own. So they're gonna draft like a serpentine. That's already our idea that we're gonna do when they're older, but we haven't gone. They're not old enough for
I
that
mean,
yet.
if we like the cards so much, we'll definitely try to get 2.
Like Zapdos is mine. They're not touching that. But that's not
This
it.
is so red.
Oh,
Makes
God.
this Purple.
Hi, Layla.
Oh.
Hold on, I want to point
Why
out
is it
something here.
purple?
I want to point out something here. You see the Latina over here looks like a normal
Why do I
human
look
being,
purple?
and the white people
Look all red.
look like
Why do I
tomatoes.
look purple?
He's like, it's the lighting.
I look like a grape.
Why do they look?
Better?
See, now he's, yeah, there you go.
Why do the white people look like tomatoes?
I look like a grape.
It's
No,
also really hot
It
in
looks
here, so.
purple.
But
I
it,
look
that's
like you get red. I'm not thinking
I'm
you get
pale
red.
and I get rosacea and red and stuff, but yeah, like
but neither
I
of them
look
are
like a
red.
grape.
It just looks like that in the computer.
No, it does. It's the lighting. It's the lighting. It's fine.
I look like me.
So card party's coming up.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
Go
you got to tell me you're not excited for card party.
I am excited for card party, but because we're
What?
bringing the twins, we are going to be
Oh, you're
so-
bringing the twins?
We're bringing the twins to card party.
What?
Yeah, if I get to go, they're coming.
If M goes, and I'm honestly I'm not going to go without M. We are bringing. There is a 99% chance we are bringing the twins to card party.
Look at the
Which
pictures
means
I
that we
have on
can't
my
do
arms.
as much because they're going to be one in what 3 months, 15
Yeah.
months. They're not going to be very old. So, but they will be with us at card party.
Do you want me to bring my Wonderfolds?
No.
No, we are buying stuff. We are prepared.
Throw
We're
their
gonna
asses
figure
in
it out.
there.
It's gonna be
It's
our
a
first
pack and play on
family
wheels.
vacation.
First family vacation. That's awesome.
It's
We
a
have not
pack and
taken
play.
them on a
Listen,
vacation
listen,
in the
listen.
year they've been born. So
I'm gonna bring the
So-
Wonderfold with us to
We
Florida.
have to bring it anyway.
Exactly. So if you want to borrow it, you can. Just throw them in there with. It's a pack and play on wheels.
It
Look,
is.
Throw them in there with. Throw
Yeah.
some snacks at the bottom of
It has wheels. The twins are gonna be doing this to
I
it.
think
doesn't-
it's chaos.
Joey goes in it and he smacks.
They're
Just-
strong.
You're
Those
stressing
girls
him out
are
already. You're
So
stressing the guy out here.
Excited. I
I don't
love
think
babies.
chaos stresses.
No, you're much more stressed than me.
Still mad about
Babies.
it.
You're mad about it?
I'm so bad about it.
Oh,
I'm
bad.
I'm like,
So
oh.
what?
Am I
So
excited for car party? No. I'm too busy stressing. I'm like, how are they gonna sleep? How are they gonna eat? Is the baby bag too big? Can we take it into car party?
I promise
Listen, we're
you.
taking it to
I
card party.
promise
What are you gonna
you.
do? No baby
Yeah,
bag? Get out.
sometimes baby bags have to be X size.
No, there's no restrictions.
There's no
Security
restrictions.
guard, whatever.
There's no restrictions.
there's no restrictions in terms of entertainment because it'll also will be there during Father's Day too.
Mhm.
So they can't. There's no
Mhm.
restrictions in terms of what you can bring in and all that stuff. So
Good.
There you go.
You-
but-
trust me, as a mom of 5,000 children, it's gonna be fine. Just bring a lot of snacks.
just bring snacks,
Throw them on the floor.
snacky
Let
snacks.
them-
You know,
Yeah, that's
party.
also
You know, party at Drew's. You know.
You don't know my babies. It's also a problem.
It's fine.
We'll figure it. You're stressing her out. We'll figure it out. We are excited for car party. We're excited to meet everybody. That's what we're really excited.
That's what I was gonna
about,
say. Like,
more than anything.
what are you guys most excited about card party? Is it number one being able to kind of you get the exposure for the channel, or is it kind of more of just I'm going to meet everybody and kind of get to know everybody and hang out with everybody as well as exposure? Because I know a lot of people are going just to say, "Yep, I went to card party. I got the exposure. This is what I'm doing." And then there's the whole other side, like us and everybody that's all excited to be like, you know what, we're going to just to hang out with our people.
No, we're excited to meet people. We have some stuff to do to hand out like cards and other stuff.
Yeah.
But honestly, everybody's gonna be doing that. For all you know, everybody goes there, hands out cards, and nothing happens.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why would you go just for that? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
We're going to meet you. We're going to meet E-Man and all these other people, Ink, Zach, everybody there. And you know, I hear there's an up and comer named Rev. We'll meet him. And
Yeah.
some other people. You know, we'll figure it out.
Big up and comer. You know, I heard DPM's gonna be there. That's another big guy. Yeah, exactly.
I'm so excited. I'm just gonna jump on all of them obnoxiously, and then I'll calm down and be like a normal human being. So at least I get to warn you guys that I'm going to be completely obnoxious for like a day, and then just give the autistic behind some time to come down from it, because I'm gonna be really excited like a dog. I'm gonna be like a golden retriever. So
Don't pee on us. That's all I ask. Then
I can't promise
It's gonna
that.
be like a little puppy. You
I
have,
cannot promise that.
you have. I'm sure you have pets, right?
I-
So
yeah, we have 2 dogs and a
So-
cat.
Fine.
you know, it's
They'll
just another
smell
pet.
on you.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna be
Hey, Kaz.
the super hyperactive, jumping on everyone, and then I'll calm down. But initially,
Same
you guys,
idea.
you know, you guys can have some kind of idea of, wow, this lady is really freaking annoying, and then I'll calm down.
Kenley's got a question. He says, "What is your Grail card in your collection, and what is the card you hope to own one day?" Question for both. So, because I'm sure you both have separate collections.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I have a base set Charizard. It's not first edition. It's not shadowless, but I have it. It's not in good condition because as a kid, look at what I got. Look at what I got. Look at what I got. But I mean,
Put it in your
what would you
pocket.
say is probably our next in our collection, in our most recent collection? I mean, we pulled both of the Charizards. Like, we didn't pull an Altart forever in Sword and Shield.
That's true.
We didn't pull an Altart for like 6 months. It was
That's
insane.
aggressive.
We didn't open as many packs as many people, but we could not pull an Altart to save our life. I think we pulled one and we didn't even know it was an Altart at the time.
Oh, it was
Oh,
a
we
good
didn't
promo,
know.
right?
It was the Urshifu.
It was Urshifu.
Yeah, we didn't even realize we pulled an Altart at the time. We thought it was a trainer gallery or something.
It's a great promo. I'm
You know
telling
how
you.
many,
It's a
you know
great
how
promo.
many, we were just talking about this last night. You know how many cards we accidentally tossed or gave away because when we first started this, we had no idea what we were doing, and he thought, remember the promo,
Mm-hmm.
and it was not a promo, and
Which promo was that?
It was the Mewtwo Altart from Pogo.
The Mewtwo Altart.
That is actually the one I want.
We have the Mewtwo Altart, the promo from
Not
Pogo.
to the Mew. Okay, that's
You
the
want the
one.
Mew? The
That's
Mew or the
the
Mew
one.
VMAX?
The Mew VMAX.
Okay.
yeah, so
From
we,
Fusion?
we tossed a lot.
From Fusion, yeah. That's the one she's talking about.
That's
we
a
tossed
nice
a
card.
lot because we didn't know,
Like,
and then now we know.
we chased the Mewtwo Altar. I know Milo's more known for chasing that, but we chased it on videos. We chased it for months. That is a card that taught me not to chase it, especially since it's $15 now.
You know, 1,225 packs later,
When you could have just
Yeah,
bought
But
it.
your Lugia has gone back up in
You just
value
bought
at
the
least.
it's at $180 right now.
It's at
Oh my
$180, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's pumped up a lot.
It definitely because Sword and Shield is going out of print.
Do you guys
They've-
ever wait? Do
Yeah.
you guys ever think about that? Like, as much money as we all spend on these cards, like we could just buy the card.
Well, that's why I always say to E, he's like, it's gotta make sense. That's what he always says. It's gotta make sense.
It's crazy.
You know, like I'm assuming so you have YouTube is for you guys not only fun but it's also a business, right? And
Yeah.
you treat it as a business. That's why like with CCC. So I know you came up with the idea to kind of take a spin from Wayne, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like what made you say, you know what? I want to take what was the spin that said to you like, hey, you know what? I like this idea and now I want to put my spin on it and I want to kind of move forward with this but make it my own.
Well, I think the difference between ours and Wayne's is Wayne has it, and then he has the rip and ship, and they're
Yes.
separate.
Mm-hmm.
We did it, and it's integrated with everything in the channel. Every giveaway, every rip and ship, every trade,
I do like
everything is related to CCC, and that's how we separate it. Wayne does. He has his Poke Fun games, and then he has his rip and ship with his bounties.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to do bounties. We
Okay.
guarantee you a hit. I mean, if you add up all the dud packs over time, it equals a bounty.
Yeah.
That's I mean it's almost identical.
Guaranteed bounty for everyone.
It's a guaranteed bounty per person instead of you doubling down on your risk. You get me? That's how I look at it. So I rather we couldn't do rip and ship if we couldn't guarantee you something. My stomach, I don't have that mentality. I couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
we
like
did it before, and I stopped doing it because it made me sick after like 5 duds in a row.
that's what I was
feel
gonna
like you're
say.
taking more from
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because like I remember when
It's
you
yucky.
guys like you guys first started Rip and Ship, and you were like, all right, hey guys, we have a couple Rip and Ship packs. If you want to get involved in it, what do you think about it? Feel free. And then I just noticed you were just like, wow, I just can't take the hurt. Like, I can't take it.
And I still feel pain. Like when you have a bad day at the rip and ship, you get a booster box and it's one hit and it's a dupe, and I'm like, I feel bad about it. Like, luckily, you have a shiny VMAX Charizard in your bag.
I
that
do.
You help get you there, and that helps me, cope.
I also
no, he's fine. He's fine.
I also have a gold Mew in that bag too.
Yeah, we did pull you the Golden Mew and the SR Charizard. We pulled you the fire as well, so
He's
it
like,
comes
"You're
and it
fine."
goes.
I just
You're good.
it just sucks that I have 90% of the cards that you pull.
Exactly, and Nicole, that makes you good people. That's what it is.
And
Because
we're just gonna keep getting more CCC cards,
Exactly.
especially Tier 5, as Drew keeps trying to take them all from everybody.
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I just get lucky. Except, I don't have the Mew anymore, so that's fine. I gotta.
Yeah, I'm sure Reggie will trade it with you.
Yeah, if I get the Gardevoir, that's fine. That's fine.
I mean,
That's the only caveat.
That's the only caveat. That's it.
Only.
he might do the Venusaur too, but I know Keelay's looking for that one as well.
the only thing I feel bad for is when we don't ship out mail, because then I'm like,
oh my god. Dude,
like,
I don't know. Like, we have no time for mail, and we have adult kids to extend. I don't know how you guys get mail. I don't like. Do you have a process of so everybody that started, perfect example, take Alex Maldonado today. He did his first stream, right? The amount of mail that man has to send right now, I don't know how.
It's gonna take time. Yeah, no. And the mail used to kill us. The mail is the big hidden cost and hidden time suck of YouTube that nobody really realizes. If you can't do the mail, and you have uncooperative viewers, it will kill you. And that's just, it is what it is. Luckily with CCC, a lot of people trade up and they trade up and they trade up, so we don't do as much mail. That's one of the hidden benefits. It helps.
To get,
you have
we have sent out mail. As soon as you ask, it goes out. It's as simple as that.
A day or two sometimes, but
I mean, we have some purchase bags we got to send out, but we're gonna do that in the next day or two. Usually I work when the babies are asleep, so I'll set up all the packs. It's a 2-person job. I set up the packs, I put it together. I'm like, here's the bag, and then she does the actual printing and packing it into an envelope or into a package. It's a 2-person job.
They have a printer.
They print mail, yeah. But you do PWE too.
Yes.
everything, yeah.
Yeah, and I have an Excel, and I'll type in the names, and I'll mass print envelopes.
See, if we could do this.
But they have the tools to do this. We don't.
Go to Word. If you have a Microsoft
Excel,
Word
yeah.
and you have an Excel, you can set it up, all the addresses in Excel. You do mail merge in Microsoft Word, and you can upload it into it, and it'll autofill for you.
You gotta
Yeah,
set
what he
like
said.
one of those Google Hook tabs.
And then they have a
If
printer.
you need me to walk you through one day, I'll walk you through it one day.
Wait, do you have a regular printer, or do you have one of those specialty tiki ones that are like this big and they print stuff?
I mean, we
I
have
have a toner printer.
We have a Toner Brother printer. It has a little port for envelopes that you can put in, but
I mean, it's big, but like the ink on those little printers is so much money. Just get the big printer. The ink costs you $20, and you use it a ton.
We had one, and then Joey broke it.
Yeah, we had one, then Joey broke it. So
well, that's a different issue.
that's a different issue, exactly.
We had a printer, and then Joey broke it. We had a couch, and then Joey broke it. We had normal things in the house, and then Joey broke it. So now we have nothing.
But does your mop bucket still work?
No, we got a new one.
And I ordered another one. We got a brand new one this
I
morning.
had to toss it.
That was delivered at 6 in the morning, and it's brand new with a new mop and some new mop hats.
Yeah. No, and Undercool in his common accounting crossover helps 100%. See, with how good I am with Excel after hours and hours and years in it, like I can pump out data and stuff like that very quickly. Which helps a lot.
Because that comes from your background.
Previous question.
What was his previous
What
question?
is his previous
Type
question?
of accounting. I'm an investment accountant.
You're an investment. I'm more of an internal accounting and finance budgets.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Analyst.
I'm an analyst, yeah.
Yeah.
So when
Budgets,
That sounds
variance
like hard
analysis,
work.
telling people no a lot. Can I buy this? Do you have the money? No. You know you don't have the money? No, then get out of my office.
He would
Like,
hate me.
No, man.
yeah, you would not like hear me out a lot.
oh, I used to get that at my work, and I'd be like, okay. I'll put my hand out. Okay, you can put the money in here, and I'll deposit it as a donation by you, or you can get out.
Yeah,
my
same
thing
thing
is
with
like,
Nicole,
my
pretty
thing is
much.
like, we don't
Free.
have the money, but we could make it work.
There you go.
No, that does. that's a Drew issue.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's a
I'm
me
not- I don't
issue.
have to say no to Angie. All I have to say is
All I'm
exclamation point.
gonna say
lounge
is
fly.
that he married you.
Yeah, exactly.
He
Exclamation
wanted to
point
marry
lounge
me.
fly.
He wanted to marry me. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing. I told him when we first met, I said, you don't want to deal with this. This is a lot to deal with. You don't want this. And he wanted this. That's his problem.
It is. It is.
He's
So
very good at saying no.
yeah,
That's why
I mean,
Tom
I
goes
get
some
that.
goes.
I could see that. I could see
He
that for
wants
me,
this
just
no,
like no.
But he wants it.
But I don't need it.
But you don't need it. But he wants it though.
No,
Like,
He doesn't need it.
The need and want
Oh,
is different. You can.
most of those are not needs. I needed Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That was a need, so I didn't say no to that. I said no to this,
So
and I still got it. But that's not the point.
Exactly, because you
I-
still got it.
I got a question. So I know you guys were kind of venturing, or E was, into the other type of channel. What are you kind of pushing that and focusing on the main channel, or do you feel like at some point you'll go back to gaming?
I'll go back to it one day. I want to test stuff with it. I have ideas for it. I just don't have the time. It's just a time issue.
Yeah.
Now that we're doing Rip and Ship, we're doing a lot more behind the scenes stuff. Now that we have, not even Rip and Ship, now that we have a store.
Yeah.
We're going to add sealed product to our store. We're going to be able to buy sealed product, have it shipped to you. We're going to have competitive pricing, but that takes a lot of work and takes a lot of time. And I just don't have time for the gaming stream. So that's the only issue there.
So do you feel that your next main goal is the store? Like you want to be like, you are a fully licensed TCG seller, right? So
Correct.
Yeah.
do you feel like that is your next step? Like take Danny Phantom for example. He's a YouTuber, but he's also a TCG seller. That's what he does. That is his job. That is what his goals are, and he uses that to basically, you know, either make investment videos or sell product and open a bunch of stuff to give more opportunity to see, hey, these are the pull rates, these are this and that stuff. Do you see yourself kind of headed in that direction, or is the kind of, you know, we have a store now, this is what we have, and we're still going to keep doing what we're doing?
So we're going to still keep doing what we're doing. We have the store. How I look at it like this is that the store really didn't start taking off until we became a licensed seller.
Okay.
So we have almost 2 years behind on growing the YouTube channel, and we have a few months growing the store. That's how I really
That
look
makes
at it. We got to catch it up. So there's going to be a little bit more focus on the store to catch it up, and we want to grow it at the same exact rate. But you got to catch it up first.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Gotcha.
We do want to do more of investment videos eventually. We do want to get into stuff like what Danny Phantom does. We'll do it our way. We're not going to copy anybody. We're going to do it our way. We're always going to figure out a unique way to do it. We have tons of ideas, just never time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I mean, but
my
that'll
biggest
come.
complaint. I guess it's not a bad complaint. I rather complain about not having time and then, you know, we're going bankrupt. I need donations or something like that. I'd rather do that. You know what I mean?
You want me
Don't
to
do those $2 nonsense. And again,
Do you want me to beatbox in my garage with terrible Wi-Fi?
definitely. Definitely.
So,
That's a good question.
Kenley says, what was the biggest highlight of your channel, whether it be pulling a chase card or having just a good flowing stream? Which moment sticks out to you guys the most?
I mean, from Pool's perspective, the God Pack was big, and the Zapdos got me to stand up.
It did.
So those are the two pulls that I think of. The most. The Zapdos got me to stand up because the babies were not sleeping well at that time, and I had to be quiet at the same time.
That's
So
true.
I remember that. You
I mean,
literally
just-
stood up and you were like, I'm out.
I need to calm down.
You got...
There's not a lot of Zapdos cards. There really isn't. There's only like 20 Zapdos cards or something like that. There is not a lot. So to have one that's new, that's my favorite Pokemon, was very nice. That's all. That's
What
why
is-
I prefer to. There's been 3 Zards in Scarlet and Violet alone.
Yeah.
I
4.
think a lot more than
That's fair.
4. There's the... No, there's...
There's 151. There's the shiny, and then there's the Obsidian Flame.
But it
Am I missing one?
Well, you have 2 in Obsidian Flames.
Huh?
You had the Gold Zard. You had the SIR
Oh, the Gold
Zard.
Zard. I guess. I'm thinking SIR, but yes, you're
Yeah,
right. There
I
is
mean
the Gold Zard as well.
SIR. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What about M? What's your highlight?
I just love pulling people's stuff. It's exciting. I like making people happy.
So
Aw.
that's a good. So I noticed. So I mean, is M? You used to open packs.
Yeah. And then we had babies.
There you go. There's your answer.
My hands literally, they're like,
She
I
doesn't.
can't, I physically, like, here's cards. They don't slide well.
We
when I
hand
open.
sanitize a lot because of all the not dirtiness of a baby, but we want to make sure that they're clean. And she does cream and stuff on the baby's skins. That is like taking away her grip, her finger grip. So the cards, she'll try to like slide them, and it just doesn't come out.
That's why
that's
you
why I
have-
took over. I'm all fine with her opening packs, but she just
See?
isn't. She's not confident in it yet. You get me?
Okay.
Then you-
No, I'm gonna
this is
ruin
why I
someone's
grip
grip and
the
chip, and I'll be
cards.
upset.
That's why that makes
That's
sense
why I
now.
grip
That's
the
why
cards.
you grip. That's why you grip. Like Angie will open and she'll get stuck, and it's like,
Yeah,
well,
I can't do it.
like why are
It's
you
all
getting
that
stuck?
detergent and
Because
stuff.
it's-
It kills your hands.
Look at your fingers and look at mine. There's a very big difference.
I got hands like an eagle.
Yeah.
What?
I got hands like an eagle.
But you'll see, like, and as you know, as they grow up more and more and more, and the more workload gets put on you, and you're doing more laundry, and you're dealing with more chemicals, and you're dealing with more everything that goes on your fingers, you're gonna notice the difference in your fingertips.
Read chat.
You're gonna notice
read
the
it.
difference on your fingertips, and I can't grip the card. And I don't know how, like, you guys are just like beep 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 beep, and I'm just like.
No, I can't. I
It's
don't
a
try anymore.
pain.
I quit.
What am I looking at, chat?
Read what Kenley said.
What's your favorite tag team card? Do you have a favorite tag team card?
It would be the Mewtwo.
Can you get me a
Mew.
drink?
Yeah, I'm
The
ready.
one-
Where Mew is making fun of the Mewtwo.
That one, the Mewtwo Mew? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you know
I
the
said
card
Mewtwo.
that I keep
The
trading
Mewtwo
in
all mad at me
CCC.
behind you, bugging you.
The card that I keep trading in CCC.
No, there's a different one. There's a better one. There's like a $150 one or something like that. That's really nice. That's
Wow.
the one she's talking about.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's Mew making fun of Mewtwo. It's really cute. I love it.
Being a Yankees fan, how much do you hate the Red Sox with
Oh.
every fiber of my being?
So do I.
Yeah, I can't stand
I
the
don't
Red
like
Sox.
a single team from Boston in any sport.
Mm-mm.
So what? Why you guys? You've always. I'm assuming you've been in Miami for a very long time, right? And what?
Born and raised, our entire lives.
So what? Why Yankees?
For real,
My
why
father
Yankees?
was a Yankees fan,
Okay.
and I'm older than the Marlins.
Oh, that's fair. That's
So
fair.
I grew up watching the Yankees.
I am not a Yankee fan.
I am a Met fan, and I'm sorry about that.
I mean, 27 championships versus I don't even know
Shut
how
up.
many. So it's not my
Two?
fault. That's it.
No. See, but this is where I'm used to losing. Okay.
Yeah, I like to lose. You know, because you're Cowboys with your dad, right?
Yeah,
I-
my dad knows the misery.
Yeah.
I am a Met fan.
And not that I don't either with the Dolphins. I've never seen my team in the Super Bowl.
I hate
So
the Dolphins. I hate the Dolphins with passion. I am a Mets fan and I am a Jets fan.
Oh god.
So I like to lose.
nobody should be proud of being a Jets fan. Let's be real here. Nobody should be proud of that ugly green Jets. Oh.
So
I like the green color.
No,
You see,
it looks like
it's a nice
boogers when you're
green.
not hydrated enough.
No, it's Kelly Green.
Speaking of colors, so
That's it.
you guys have a certain persona, right? Like you have your outfits for stream, pretty much, right? What
Yeah.
was it? Just random that made you choose that, or was it just like, you know what, this is what we're gonna start with, and that's what we're gonna continue with?
So
Outfits.
the hoodie.
The hoodie.
The hat.
He's
And
always
this
got
one
the
doesn't have
hoodie.
spit up on it.
The reason I wear hats, and if you go check her,
A good one.
the reason I wear hats, and the reason, like, if you check older videos, I didn't wear hats. I got tired of putting gel in my hair after every live stream and having to do that every single time. I just said, screw it, I'll put on a hat,
That's
and
fair.
that's what I did. That's the only reason for the hat.
That is
The
fair.
hoodies, because we used to record in the other room that had more airflow, and the fan really was like on a hyperdrive, and it was cold in there. And I made it cold. I had kept it cold to make sure the computer wasn't overheating and stuff like that. And so that's why the hoodie happened.
Well, for you. I live cold. I live in hoodies.
Well, you're always
That's
cold.
life.
It's warmer in this
And this
room.
one's clean.
And this,
This
one doesn't
one's
have spit
white.
out.
It's from my sister. I don't wear it with the babies. It used to have the orange one. The babies Attack the Sleeves, it has holds now.
Yeah.
So now it's this one.
Oh,
You'll
my
never
God.
have anything nice again.
No, I don't think so.
I like.
What Funko do you own means the most to you?
Ooh.
There's this one.
That one was really hard for me to
What
get.
is that?
So
We have
Vegeta.
this
That
one.
was probably the hardest one for
Majin
me.
Majin
Vegeta.
Vegeta, the over 9,000 special, and then we have this one as well.
That was the
These
second
two are
hardest.
probably my favorite. We have a lot of
That's so
crappy
funny.
like common ones, but we have the gold Frieza as well, the limited edition, the
Not
20.
the red eye one though.
Not the red eye one. That one's a lot. There's more. There's a
That's
Broly up
like your
there.
exclusive Kurama.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of exclusive ones that we have.
Super Hercule. That one. That one's good.
These two are fun. I'll show off just two more, and then we'll move on.
You could show
I
off
like
whatever.
the Funko.
They
No,
show-
I got so many here. We got Chocolate Boo,
Oh, that's cool.
He's got a
and
chocolate.
we got Super
Boo.
Saiyan Hercule.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm very jelly about the chocolate.
Chocolate Boo.
I'm very jelly. I'm very
I really
jelly.
like that one,
I'm
too.
not gonna lie. I'm very jelly. See, I was an a-hole
And
and
then
I
my
took my
Funkos
Funkos
are in a
out.
closet somewhere.
You can put them out here. I mean, we have
Put
all
'em
these
out.
statues up here too that you keep buying that I don't
But you-
need. I do like them, but
You don't need it, but you deserve to have them.
Exactly. He doesn't
Get
ever
out of
buy
that
anything because
mindset.
he likes it.
we have a
Exactly.
storage issue.
So
All right.
I
We're in our
And Gohan, yeah,
bedroom.
there's tons of Gohan.
We're
There's a ton of
literally in our
Gohans, yeah.
bedroom
But
storage
that was
issue.
probably the best Gohan.
Great Saiyaman with glasses, special edition. There you
That's
go.
awesome.
Tons of
See?
Gohan.
They have all the good stuff.
I know. You just have a. So Angie has the Comic-Con exclusive chibis for Dragon Ball Super that were only sold at Comic-Con. They're still in the box, and she has a special edition
I agree on the
Kurama.
Which ones?
The Square Enix.
Oh, you want the Square Enix?
The
one?
one Funko,
Those are rare.
One of
the
them
one
broke,
Funko
though.
that I am
Here's
dying
one.
to have is Octavia
Like
from
the
the
little,
100.
these things are expensive as hell. These little Final Fantasy
Oh,
7.
that's so
Oh,
cute.
that you should own.
The
And of
chibis.
course we have the the cross-dressing one because why it came in the set.
What?
Exclusive. That one's super rare.
Yeah, and the Aerith broke unfortunately. I gotta super glue it and put this here for now.
Who broke it? Who
Tons-
broke
we have
it?
tons of collectible stuff.
You do.
So now,
Mine's are
in,
usually on the Christmas tree.
That's fair. So I know you guys are expanding to more than just TCG on the store, right?
Yeah, we have access to statues. We have access to Loungefly. It's just that that's going to be more at the moment. Custom orders, you ask us if we can get it, and we will talk to you, and we'll tell you what. Because some of them, like, we cannot charge under a certain amount.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are rules with more
Lounge
physical,
Fly
especially
is very
Loungefly,
specific
with
that.
more
That's why
physical
you find
statues
that
and stuff.
everywhere.
So that's why, like, we have to sit down and really look at your list and go through it and tell you what they would actually cost, because it may not even be worth it to you.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? So that's why we don't want to rip anybody off either.
Yeah.
So
No, but we would rather give you the
No,
money than
also,
give it to a store.
yeah, but you would have shipping with us.
So
Yeah.
I told you
we're
that.
irresponsible.
I do.
It's like,
But
okay.
yeah, we have
Yeah.
custom stuff. There's statues. There's lots of One Piece statues. There's play mats we can get. There's tons of stuff. We're just not going to invest in like having an inventory on it
That makes
because
sense.
A, we can't afford it, and B, we don't have the room for it.
Yeah.
Hence why we're going to be sending out those
Squishy Mellows.
the Squishy Mellow presents to like you and Keeley and stuff. We have like 4 boxes of Squishy Mellows. I just gotta get rid of that crap.
Well, card party's
I used
literally
to do
2
a
months
lot
away.
more sales before.
Squishy mellows.
For downsizing.
We are downsizing.
So
So
you give it to the people with 5 kids.
Kaz
Smart.
says, who was your favorite celebrity or person you met that left the biggest impact on you?
Ooh.
I haven't met a lot of celebrities.
Or person?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I just remember Birdman.
We met Birdman.
Birdman!
Tombstone.
That's so
Birdman, who
random.
used to play for the Miami Heat. You know what I'm talking about? With all the neck tattoos and the mohawk.
Uh-huh.
That's who I'm talking
You know
about.
what that is.
People around, but we don't go up to them. We don't like to be
When
the
I was a
people.
kid, I was actually at Dodger Stadium. I yelled at an actor. I forget his name.
You
I told him
would.
to shut up, and he immediately looked at me and shut up. I must have been like 8. He was such a coward. He already shut up. I forget his name. If I remember it later, I'll tell you.
I know we went
He's
to
an obnoxious fan.
a Yankee Marlins game, and in front of us were basketball players.
Yeah, Bam Adebayo was in front of us.
And
And,
we would bug them with their kids and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, honestly, we've probably seen lots of famous people in Miami and just
And
never
we
even
just-
realized
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We're not the type to get starstruck. We're not that type of person. Like,
This is Spitball, the 305 guy, the Spitball.
oh yeah,
I've
Pitbull.
met him a ton of times.
I
He
bag,
his son went to school with me.
I bag groceries for OJ Simpson.
Whatever.
What?
At Publix, when I worked at Publix in high school, I bagged groceries for OJ Simpson. I bagged groceries for, what's her name? The Manish woman.
I do not
Janet
wanna
Reno.
admit this. Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm talking about? I bagged groceries for all these random people at Publix as well.
I met
The
Shaq
man
when
is
I was in
rude,
middle school.
Jenny
Oh, you met
Reno.
Shaq?
I didn't say that one will probably be the biggest impression just because he's so massive.
Yeah.
It was just
Did he
Did he
have gloves?
on? No. The funny thing is, I don't remember much of that encounter with OJ Simpson because the same day some guy came in with a goddamn monkey on his shoulder and he had poop. A little monkey. He was in Publix with a little monkey on his shoulder and he had poop. He's like, "Do you want to hold the monkey?" Looking at the poop, I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good."
you will see this a lot in Miami Beach. Legit people with monkeys and stuff.
and
Yeah,
I feel like this is an
lions and all
adventure.
that stuff.
For real. So, you obviously, there's no plans to go anywhere else but Miami, right?
Oh,
As much as I would love to leave Miami, all our family is here. So for now, we are staying in Miami. If we can move somewhere cheaper, we would. But at the moment, all of our family is here, and we'll stay here for the time being.
I
That's
wonder
good.
what that's. I always wonder what that's like.
What?
Like to have family. Like, oh, we can't leave because our family's here. I'm like, that must be nice.
We can. I mean, we are. But,
I
you
got
know.
my mom here. My mom's like, yeah, just go
What?
because I'm going to the
I
mountains. I don't
found
care.
something.
What'd you find?
Raccoon Island. We must go when
What
the
the
kids
hell
are
is
older.
Raccoon Island?
It's that island off of Miami Beach. It's about a 5-minute kayak. What you call
Kayak!
this? And it's an island full of raccoons, and you can feed them. And I still want to go.
And they're all rabies checked?
They're all taken care of. Like they have pigs.
He's like,
She
we're
loves
going to
raccoons.
freaking
I'm like,
freaking
don't go
raccoon
near a
world.
raccoon. They are
Yeah.
filthy,
They're-
rabies-infested creatures.
There was a raccoon in our garbage yesterday.
Raccoon world.
It was just chilling.
But that
I would
one's
go with
dirty.
you, Em. I
Well,
would
yeah,
go with you.
that's dirty.
There's also tons of possums here. I know Keeley deals with that also. Tons of possums here as well.
We had foxes in our yard and
That was the
stuff.
best
and
question.
We've had foxes and snakes.
City, like I don't get it. Why there's like
I like
foxes
them.
and stuff.
Because they're pets. People buy them as pets and they get loose because they're bad pet owners. Like,
It's true.
didn't you have like a
Raccoons
lion
can
or
also be
something at one
friendly,
point?
too.
Tiger,
You had a tiger as
Raccoons
a
are
kid for a little bit.
cute.
legit
No.
tiger, but nobody believes me until I show a photo. Usually,
You had a tiger as a pet? That's-
Until the zoo took it, yes. Like, it was like Parrot Jungle. I'm sorry.
which
What?
is not Parrot Island. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm so
I
confused
wasn't
right
in the
now.
picture then. I don't
That's
know.
kind of one of those things where you go, you know what? Sure. Just sure.
There's
I'm-
no more tiger in the picture, then I don't care.
I'm so confused. Like, what is
So,
happening?
in terms of in your guys'
Is this the
experience
hangover in real life?
on
Yes.
on in terms of YouTube wise, right? Like, so obviously, what like, so I met you by just you commented on one of my videos, and I was like, oh my god, this guy's like 5,000 subs. What? I was like, I got like 100, not even 100 subs. Like,
I
what?
don't remember. I'm gonna be
like,
honest. I have no idea.
Was it just random that you just randomly clicked on everybody's video, or you kind of just looked for the smaller channels?
So before she was pregnant, or at the beginning when she was pregnant, and before we had kids, I would take, and I was doing videos, I would take time and I would go video to video to try to network, just see who was there, try to be nice, try to say hello, just especially, she went after and looked, like she found Tim. I didn't find Tim. She found Tim, the OG, not me, because she did it at first. She was the networker at first. But then she went to larger channels, 800 subs, 900
That's what I
subs,
did.
maybe a year older than us. And she would go there and get nothing back. Nobody commented back. Nobody, reciprocated.
Talk to people.
And so I'm like, all right, and I know who they are. I know exactly who they are. And I know then some of them still have channels, and I know who they are. And so I'm like, and we're bigger than them now.
Oh,
but
karma, baby.
I went to smaller channels. I'm like, I'm gonna go to people who appreciate it, because we're never gonna forget where we started. We always appreciate being at 8,000 subs, because remember when we were at 100 subs.
Mhm.
That's why I went to your video. That's how I found Dirt E. E-Man found us. He commented on our video, but he's like, I'm thinking about making videos. I'm like, go do it. Have fun with it.
Hey, Killa.
Wait, so he found you?
He found me, and he
Yeah.
literally just commented on a video, and I was like, I went to you. I remember exactly. I went to her, and I was like, yo, this guy, EML Collectibles, he's got like 5,000 subs. He's a really big YouTuber. He commented on our
I don't
video.
remember. Was I drunk?
I don't know.
That was. We had gone to like 800 subs and like 3,000 hours right when that "This is your card" fad came out, and I didn't want to do it, and I didn't want to do it. I'm like,
I
you know what?
hated
It's just
that
gonna get us over the
thing.
hump, and we did it, and it got us to 4,000, 5,000 subs, and then we stopped doing it, and we grew it from there, kind of thing.
I hate
I
that
regret
thing.
doing it because it kind of killed us. We got into the rat race of making shorts.
Yeah.
Because those shorts subs, they drop off as YouTube accounts get deleted, and so now I have to keep making shorts. We got to the point I can release a short a week and not shrink anymore. It took like a year to get back there. I don't recommend
really,
any
Cox?
channel to do those fads like that.
Yeah.
See?
Grow it,
You were smart to not
grow
do
it
that.
better.
That's
We learned the hard way.
well, yeah, because like I remember we were talking and I was like, oh, the shorts and stuff like that, and you're like, dude, just don't get into the habit of focusing solely on shorts. Try and like grow the channel separate and not focus on the subs that fall off, because you want to have, like you said, the consistency and the viewers and all that stuff that help you
They don't
grow.
watch videos and they don't watch live streams. They just watch shorts. So unless you're a short form content creator mainly, do it for fun. Do it to get exposure. You'll get occasional viewers, but in my opinion, it should not be your main focus. Maybe I'm wrong because I'm not growing as fast as I used to, but that's my opinion on it.
But when we grow, like, it's quality, so
I rather have 2 extra people in chat, in a live stream chat consistently every month, creating 2 extra consistent viewers in chat. They gain 2,000 subs every month. from
Yeah.
shorts.
Absolutely.
I agree, and like she says it all the time. She's like, it shouldn't really matter, how many, if you have like 17,000 subs, you should always look at the people how many people are in their chat. If you have 30 people, if you have 50 people, if you have, like you guys have grown from like what, 15, 20 people, now you have 50 people. You know?
It's gone down the last couple of weeks, but I think that's more the shift to rip and ship. I think people think we're not doing as many giveaways.
we did the same amount.
We do more, actually.
Yeah, actually.
But I think I think the rip and ship has, because we've been getting 30 to 40. It's gone down about 10 to 15, and that's fine. It's going to happen. We also don't allow alts. Like, we have banned a ton of alts.
Yeah.
And so we don't get those fake views as well.
Yeah.
So what you see is really there. That's how, and I'd rather have that as well.
Yeah, I mean, you want to focus on the people that actually give a what about the channel.
I know people
and
who have like 8,000 subs and they only have like 7 to 10 people in chat every video or every live that they do, and I'm just like, you have so many subs. Why is your chat empty? Like, how does that work? But I feel like that goes hand in hand with like videos and lives and you being like consistent with people.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
So E-Man says, do you have any pre-stream rituals before you go live?
No.
Nope.
We put the babies to bed. I come in here. I prep everything. I tell her to hurry up. I go back. I prep some more stuff. I go back. Hurry up. I come back to do more stuff. I'm like, I have a drink of water. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I'm like, oh, you ready yet? No, I need 10 more minutes. And we start go live in 2 minutes. And I'm like, all right, fantastic.
I'm telling you, like, the crazy part is the things between us and you guys are very similar. So now when I wouldn't used to work on Mondays, when we would stream on Mondays, that was my off day. So I would set everything up, I would get everything ready, get everything done, and then she'd be like, I'm like, we go live in 10 minutes. She's like, oh, I gotta put my makeup on. I'm like, what? I'm like, I literally set everything up.
Eva's not that bad. She'll put the makeup on during like the lunch break. She'll do it earlier in the day. It's more, she gets caught up like watching the babies on the camera.
See? They're so cute.
She gets caught up in, somebody else's live stream, or, oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, I gotta get dressed. I'm like, I literally spent...
I'm like, wait, my wings. Wait, I need to put a crown.
Right before coming, I'm like, oh, I need to take out meat to defrost. I took out meat, then I walked over here.
I do need to cook that tomorrow. I did forget.
I took out meat for you. I took out meat for the babies.
All right.
So
Thank you. I will defrost meat for myself later. Fantastic.
I the babies.
Oh, for the babies.
How's the diet going?
Not great.
No.
I'm not gaining, but I'm not losing. It's not going great.
I got-
I'm losing.
Today was a better day.
I got
Today
pizza.
did
I got
Yesterday
pizza
we did a
sitting.
date night and the cookies and the ice cream and
The day night. I needed a break.
and that killed me.
Yeah.
But I'll lose it. I can lose it. You know me. I can lose what I do in the beginning of our competition. I lost 30 pounds in a month or something like
Yeah.
that. It was something absurd.
Yeah,
I
you
can
lost,
do
like-
it. I just gotta do it.
Yeah.
You were like straight 30 pounds, and I was like, damn it, I'm only at like 15.
Wait, I have a question though. Can we see the hair?
Oh, look at his luscious
Look at
I
luscious
locks.
locks.
just need to get a haircut.
Saturday.
I get a haircut Saturday.
Look at those luscious. He's got Joey hair.
He does. He
You
does.
have Joey
The
hair.
thing is, with my hair's thick and it curls, so it's not like straight. My hair curls, so in humidity in Miami, it like afros up. So it takes a lot of like mousse and gel to keep it down, and it's also hot, so you're sweating out the gel. So
He's
it's just
got luscious.
I gotta cut it. I just never get time to go cut it.
Same thing with me.
He's not a
Like
shiny
I
vampire,
my hair's
no.
too long for me. I can't. Like this is annoying. It's crazy. So E-Man says, how many packs have you opened off stream since you started making content? Do you open anything
Pokemon
off
packs?
stream?
Probably less than 30 in 2
Really?
years. We are very
That's it?
cost centric. We don't want to
See, they're
waste
smart.
costs, and we budget it, so we want to make sure we don't waste too many packs off stream because we can't buy a ton of packs for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We rather buy it for the store, buy it for you, or because we were shifting
you
the money
make
to
money.
giveaways and stuff like that. So we have probably opened more One Piece packs off camera than we have Pokemon since the channel started. That's
wild.
because One Piece doesn't do well on the channel, so it's just for fun.
Yeah. I mean, we were like that too, and then I was just like, you know what, let's just have a rip session, and then it just took off, and I was like, nah. Like, last night, no joke, we ripped 46 packs last night.
He walked in and he was
More
like,
than us in a year.
he's like,
It's a booster box of Paldean, of Paldea Evolved, and like 10 Lost
he
Origin.
walks in and I'm in bed. I'm like, I'm so exhausted. I had a horrible day. And he's like, babe, you want to rip some packs? And I'm thinking like, you know, we're gonna rip some packs. No, he like drops a whole bag, and I was like, how much did this cost? Because now I'm trying to move and get the hell out of this. So now I'm like, how much did this? Now there's no more. Hear me out. How much did this cost? He's like,
My just.
$100. I was like,
I mean, I think the
There was a
difference.
deal, okay? There was a deal.
there was
I
a
think
deal.
the difference is that you guys, it's a stress relief for you. It's a
Yeah. It is,
relaxing
yeah.
for you opening packs. We like opening packs, but it's not how I like video games. Video games is more of mine, get my mind off the world kind
Mhm.
of thing. You like reading and you like watching your shows and stuff like that. It's a different stress relief.
Yeah.
If I buy one game and I play it for a month and it's cheaper in my book than that, but maybe I sound cheap, but that's just my own personal
No,
thing,
that's
all.
No, yeah, that
that's
makes
like
sense.
that's your niche, you know, like that's
Yeah.
yours to say, you know what, it was a day. I'm gonna sit here for 2.5, 3 hours that I have to myself, and I'm gonna play Final
It
Fantasy.
used to be 2.5, 3 hours.
Well,
then
now
it's been 30 minutes to an hour, but
Well,
still, better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, mine used to be reading, and now it's playing Hogwarts, and now it's like those two and ripping packs, and now I have a problem. So thanks for that, because now I have an addiction.
That's
And
bad.
it's like instead of going out and going to Patterson, like, yo, I need some crack. I'm like, yo, let's get some packs.
What?
I mean, that's a big escalation.
That's
Just saying.
Pattern? What?
I mean, that's the thing. It's your addiction. It's an addiction. You're gonna tell me it's not an addiction.
I mean, it's not the crack.
It's the same thing. If you can't even go a week without opening something for yourself.
I can't. It's bad now.
That's
It's
an
bad.
addiction.
Like,
And we went how many months without opening a pack? 'Cause we didn't open. I think we opened 5 packs when we were on hiatus
that was
was it.
wild.
It's an addiction.
off camera.
And I know that was eating at you. That was eating
At
at
the
you.
end, it was eating
Welcome
at
to
me.
pack
yeah.
opening.
Hi, my name is Drew, and I'm a pack opener.
See, my addiction was the Never King, and then I finished it for the 12th time. So now, we gotta move on.
That's true.
You got to beat Harry Potter, and then you got to play Elden Ring.
I still haven't
Okay
beaten
with
Elden
that.
Ring.
Well, when the DLC comes, you start a new game and you start over.
I'm gonna have to. E-Man said, Drew and Angie, give up 7-Eleven and open packs, or give up packs and hit up 7-Eleven. Give up 7-Eleven.
Give up 7-Eleven.
Duh. Like,
Easily.
come
There's
on.
ShopRite right next door.
Exactly.
No sealed. Tons of cold. And our seal collection is growing and growing.
Back in
Not as much as before because we stopped collecting ETBs.
Why'd you stop collecting ETBs?
We just get the Pokemon Center one now.
Okay.
We don't get the Pokemon Center and the base one. We just get the Pokemon Center now.
Do you feel like...
promos in it?
Mainly because we're out of room.
Yo,
It's
Cardboard
literally to the
Collectibles,
roof.
what's up? Do you feel like... So in your experience, so you guys, like, obviously you open a bunch of stuff now. Like, you do, like... How many packs would you say you open per stream now based upon orders? Between, like, 50 to 60?
No. 60 is a really good day. We did 50 on Tuesday, 50 something on Tuesday, but usually it's 30 to 40.
Yeah.
30 to 40 now. And before we used to open 20, 15 to 20 a stream when it was our own personal.
Yeah,
collection.
I remember with 151, you were like, hey, it's 16 packs, that's it, done. And now with Rip and Ship, it's just, like you said, 30, 40, even 50 to 60 on a good day. So, do you feel like by opening, like, all of these sets, have you kind of grasped the concept of maybe, like, hit rates and what you see is, like, the dynamic of the set? Or is it kind of just, like, everything is just all random still?
It's still pretty random. Yeah, I mean, we don't open enough of specific products. Like, we don't open 4 cases of booster bundles or 4 cases of booster boxes. We're not that size yet to really see those type of patterns by the individual product. I will say the hit rates in Scarlet and Violet are significantly better than Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
After opening as much as we did in Sword and Shield and never pulling an Alt-Art, and now we pull SIRs once a stream. I know you and Zach were talking about this last week. You're like, is the pull rates too much? I think
It is too much.
it's too much because it hurts the value, but I think for the average collector,
It is on purpose.
it's for them. It's not for us who opens a booster box for 2 a week. It's for the guy, oh, I have an ETB. This is what I got for the month. I got this for 2 months. Maybe I get lucky. That's what I think they adjusted the pull rates for, except for Temporal Forster, which is just straight trash.
Oh my god, Temporal is horrible. I
And
can't.
yet, I won 2 packs from Inky today, and they both had hits.
Of course they did. Of course
It
they
was
did.
ridiculous.
Like,
He was winning everything, and I was just sitting there like, okay, I am jealous, and I am not okay.
so the rigged button is for you now, right?
Yes.
How I get is that I have a day or a week where I win everything, and then I don't win for months. I hadn't won on Ink stream since my birthday, since the SIR Iono.
You know exactly what they.
I know exactly. I hadn't won in 2 months on Inked. So
I mean-
I was due.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and you won Monday on our stream.
I won on your stream, yeah.
Yeah, which, you
I
know,
won more on your stream. Remember, I went months without winning on your stream.
That's
it's
true.
true. You know, and you know, you'll get your mail in $20.99.
No, we're gonna see them
I'll
at
get it at
card
card
party, so we're
party.
just gonna.
Yeah, you'll get it at card party. Granted,
I'll get it at card party.
so granted, we tried to do
You're
that
just
for.
trading mail.
We had mail for Steven Trujillo and Ben F, and they were both at our wedding, and we forgot their mail.
No. It was in my purse. It was in my purse at the wedding. In the wedding, it was in my purse. It was there at the wedding, and then we came back with it.
Totally forgot to give it to them.
They
So-
should have reminded you.
To be
They
fair-
should've.
thank you. To be fair,
I had to chip it
I
out.
was getting married, so it was in my purse.
That is fair.
But you know, I was
So-
a little busy.
In your opinion, what would you say is the absolute best set you've opened since you started your YouTube channel?
Celebrations.
Celebrations is the one we like the most because it's what's got us back into it. Is it the best set? No.
I love celebrations.
But we really like Celebrations. I really liked 151.
Yeah.
I mean, for us to master a second set, it's probably 151. I like
151.
Paldean Fates.
But I'm not in love with it.
I like the hit rate from Paldean Fates. I mean, we average like 2 out of 3 hits on Paldean
But
Fates.
look how many cards you need to get. How many baby
Yeah.
shinies
Yeah.
are there? Of course, they have to have better hit rates.
Yeah.
Like,
I would say 151 is probably our favorite set since we started. Remember, I didn't open packs. Before after Kanto. Like after Gen 1.
Yeah.
I didn't open in Gen 2, Gen 3. I didn't open below. I didn't do any of that. So I don't really have an expertise on those packs yet. We'll eventually learn it if we can get retro stuff. But we have less sets to choose from. I guess if that makes sense.
I love the confidence in M. She's like, yeah, we get them. Don't worry.
It's fine.
She's like, no, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Shopping.
She'll figure it out. I mean, you got us some stuff for card party already. Like,
Retro.
So you're bringing stuff to card party?
So are we.
What the hell?
Yeah, so we're thinking. So I was talking to like Zach said he's bringing
Okay.
Sun and Moon era stuff like tag team and stuff like that. I think we're gonna bring just booster boxes of whatever's cheaper, honestly, because card party is gonna have so much stuff. Like, but I feel that the stuff at card party is gonna be a lot more expensive than what I can get or what you guys can get. So that's why I want to bring stuff just to have it and be like, hey, do you want a pack battle, or we have this in the house? Do you want to do a booster box, with everybody and stuff like that? So like card party is gonna be everybody's going for vintage for card party. That's what card party's there. It's vintage.
I'm worried about car space. I'm like, what, the stroller, the playpen, the high chairs.
If we need to, we'll rent one of those like U-Haul little buggy things. Is this
Oh, yeah,
to add
use
to
the
the car?
ones-
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, get rid of those things. You stick them in the back and then, clean.
So she's like, I'm worried about car space. We have an entire car filled already. An entire car filled, and Kylie's coming, which is amazing. So now the car's even more filled.
You know why? Thanks to me. I'm just saying I'm taking that. That was because of me.
Yep, it was.
That was because of me.
Confirmation was today.
Good
Kylie's
job.
gets.
Well, I'm
Kylie's
glad the
gets-
whole family's going.
Good.
I'm glad we get to meet everybody.
Family vacation.
Yep, everybody's going.
But okay, so this might help you. So I'm just gonna tell you real fast. Instead of bringing suitcases, we use the vacuum seal bags, and we pack everybody's clothes for each room. Like Daphne's, Layla's. Everybody has their own bag, and we suction everything, and it's just flat.
Yeah, vacuum seals.
I think you have a vacuum seal. So
We don't have a vacuum.
You don't need it. It's
We don't
a
have
pump.
It comes with a
It comes with a
pumpy.
pump.
It comes with a pumpy.
That was honestly
we
life
got
changing.
time. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
for
I'm
sure.
just saying it might help you guys. I'm not pushing. I'm just saying it helps because I figured that out, and I was like,
Ooh,
this
good,
is
good.
genius. And then we went from hey, nothing is fitting in
Undercold.
this car to everything fit, and we were like, oh.
And they're called
Undercold says
the dragon set.
the dragon
I mean,
set.
specialty sets so far for Charlotte and Violet have been good.
Alright,
They have.
I haven't asked you about this rumor, but the rumor is the next Pokemon game is gonna bring back Megas. And
Yeah,
that's
no, it is. It
true.
is.
Mega.
It is.
A mega
The cards are gonna
evolution.
bring back
Oh.
Megas.
Yeah, the
And
Zygarde, yeah.
that is what I'm excited for.
But that's not going to come off till like next year, I
I don't
think.
care. I want the Mega.
Yeah, the mega cards are coming back, 100%.
They
What's
better.
the dragon
You don't bring
set?
back Megas
That's the
with
next
all that
set.
hype, realizing their mistake, because Paradox Pokemon are garbage. I don't care
Yeah,
what anybody says.
they are.
Unsub for me, I don't care.
Paradox.
Pokemon are garbage. Megas are awesome, and they're going to do very well.
I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of Paradox. I'm not a fan of Paradox Pokemon. I think they literally were just like, you know what? How can we create the most ridiculous thing on the planet and
Yeah.
make it fun? And I think a lot of Scarlet and Violet has transitioned to not like our era, like like you said, it's transitioned to the collector that hey, I have an ETB for the next 2 months. This is what I have, or I'm a new collector and I feel like it's very tailored towards the younger market. So I feel like they're kind of trying to reinvent the wheel in a way to say like, we had base set for everybody that in our age, right? Now we have Scarlet and Violet. It's a new era. It's got the cute Pokemon and it's got the fun Pokemon and the as Keeley says, the land before time Pokemon.
That's
And
true.
it's all new and
I like that.
exciting. And it's like now you have us who are avid collectors and stuff that came from the original, and now we're like, just give us back what we want, honestly. Because let's face it, what kid can afford this crap now?
I think in essence, the Paradox Pokemon, if you're like 15 or younger, you love it. If you're 15 or older, you can't stand it.
Oh,
That's most of it. There's always exceptions to that rule, but that's what it feels like. Like kids like it because it's their own version of the Pokemon. It's their own unique thing that they can say is theirs, and that's what they like. But the buyers are the old people.
And
Like,
if you want the Charizard, so.
Yeah.
Charizard's still king. Like,
I mean, Charizard is what put Pokemon on the map. Honestly, that's what everybody collects. That's what everybody chases. And
Pikachu.
even you, who you still play the TCG, right? When you have a chance. I mean,
Yeah, I play it because I want to know how the game works and I want to see what cards are good or not and stuff like that. I want to understand the sets better. It helps me understand the sets better.
so do you feel that playing the TCG helps you understand like implementations into CCC, number one, in terms of like playability and availability and pricing wise, as well as like, hey, you know what, this card might be $1, but it has the effect in a good deck to build upon that, so you can be like, you know what, this card belongs here and this card doesn't.
So, I mean, we all know pricing changes on cards.
Yes.
The issue with playability is that cards become eventually replaced or they become outlawed. And so when a card's value is entirely based on its playability, it doesn't retain it.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you really like the Pokemon, putting in CCC doesn't make sense. If I put a card that's worth, if I put one of these Paradox Pokemon in CCC and it's $80, it's going to be worth $15 in 5 years because it loses its playability. I just threw out a number. In a year, because a lot of the collectors, the people who spend the big money, don't like them for the most part. They're also inflating the price with how they're selling it. They're overselling the price. It's not worth what they're selling it for. So like a card like that, I would not put in CCC. If we pulled Temporal Forces on our own, because I don't like the Paradox, I would not put that in CCC. I would sell our personal card and buy 2 cards that I know will retain the value and put that in CCC.
Oh, that makes sense.
See, that's where it comes into the point of like I feel like your guys' CCC has the most value. You know, even if, like you said, like how you always yell at me, like, why are you trading that up? It has the most value. To me, it's like, I don't care. Like, I'm chasing a certain card, and I take that card that it doesn't have playability, it doesn't have value to me, but to somebody else, I'm putting it back into CCC where they're like, you know what? It's tier 1. Let me get that card. Let me ship it out. So the mix and balance of everybody's CCC bags helps build upon that kind of idea in a way.
Yeah, when I say I don't understand why you're trading it in, I'm thinking of it as the creator of it, of putting the cards in. The person who wins the cards, they're chasing what they want. They're chasing what they like, and we make sure we have the variety for you guys. I just, in the moment, I'm like, oh, you just pulled a $20 card. Why are you trading a $20 card? Don't trade a $20 card.
Yeah.
Like, that's in my head, because I wouldn't do it. I'm thinking for my own personal kind of thing.
But you're thinking as, you know, accounting, finance.
Accounting, finance, we're card investors now.
It is fun to see you kind of sweat when he does that.
But they're doing it for the fun of it, the chase,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is funny to see you guys sweat. You know, you're just like, do you really want to do this? Drew, I mean, I wouldn't do it. Do you really want to do this? And I'm just like...
And you Dirt E, do it,
yeah,
do it.
You get
do it. Oh, I can't wait to win it myself. That's Dirt E in the corner, then he's gone with the wind.
I got a good financial advisor in Dirt E. I'm just saying. Just saying. So, Undercold says, what are your thoughts on market manipulation with people buying out stock of cards and driving price up? Now, you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
It's in everything. I mean, remember when PlayStation 5 came out and the bots were sniping them up and then they were inflating the prices by 3 times? You're going to have people do that. Don't buy it.
That made me so mad. That made me
Do not buy market inflated prices.
Like, look at
They've done it for everything, even baby formula with, you know, the crisis, everything. Like,
I remember
from
that.
food to, you know, furniture to games to everything. It's life.
They can only manipulate the price if you buy it. If you don't buy it, they will eventually go upside down and they will lose their money. They will lose their initial investment because the value will go down over time.
You have to like ride the wave and wait for it to die down, and then you know you do what you gotta do. Because if not, then you're just gonna keep adding to it, and then it's just that's what makes it happen. They're like, oh, this is popular, let me grab it, and then it's just like, well, now you're screwed.
Half of the time I would buy it though, so I don't help.
You add to the problem, Em. Can I, Maggie?
How badly do you want it?
That's true.
I mean, we got the PlayStation 5 upon release, but we got it not from the scalper. We got it for you beat the bots.
I beat the bots.
You beat the bots.
Lucky.
That's total M right there.
You got like 2 or 3 of them for a few people.
My thing is that I can understand that because, you know, my thing with Loungefly is when I know what's being hyped. Right now, Pokemon Loungefly is being hyped up. And it is costing a whole lot, okay?
Yep.
a whole lot, and I'm just like, oh, I want this, and then I see the price, and I was
I
like,
don't
I
remember
don't
the
want, I'm
Popeye
not getting
chicken
this.
sandwich.
I'm like, I'm not getting this.
Ooh.
I'm gonna bring that down. So
I
Yeah,
Popeye's
remember that.
chicken.
What
that.
Sean's talking about, the Popeye chicken sandwich
I
when they were
remember that.
sold down, the lines were around. I remember that craze. It was ridiculous.
It
It's
was
a
so,
chicken
that
sandwich.
was crazy.
Hey,
Chicken
Ian.
sandwich.
What's up,
It's
Ian?
Ian.
Shout out to Ian.
How's it going, Ian?
No,
And hi,
I.
everybody. We are not reading chat that
We're-
well. I feel bad.
Horrible with chat
Both.
tonight. But
It's
but
11:05. You can give them, what, 25 more minutes?
It's just because I like you guys.
Oh,
oh,
there you go.
We got
fantastic.
25 more
With mail
minutes.
after stuff.
I will help you with mail after.
Fantastic. We get 25 more minutes
We get
because of
25
M.
more
That's
minutes.
amazing.
See?
I didn't even realize it was 11 o'clock already. I was like,
I
what
did.
the
I
heck's
just saw
going
it, and I
on?
was like, oh wait, it's 11:05.
Will you get Fusion World? That's the Dragon Ball set.
Yes, that's the new set.
I do not know yet. We still have Dragon Ball packs that we have never opened or never did anything with, and they've just like lost value. I don't know what to do with them. Like, we have sealed booster boxes of Dragon Ball.
Do giveaways.
This is what fighters. We have stuff like we just never did anything with it. It didn't. I know they.
Exactly,
Yeah, I
Tony.
have to learn the difference. I have to learn the split. I have to learn how the game is played. When you go into a new TCG, you can't. And you're doing rip and ship, and you're doing a store. You don't want to go in blind. You need to know it like the back of your hand. And so I like
Big
One Piece.
card party.
One Piece, you still need to learn it. I could bring it to card party. You want me to bring the card party, E-Man? Remind me closer. I'll bring it.
Do you feel like with the One Piece hype right now, like, do you feel that, like, for example, if you had OP5 on the store, do you feel like that would have been something that would have just taken off?
Yes. Yes.
I think One Piece is the next like Pokemon.
Yes.
Legit.
One Piece. I don't think is going anywhere. They are going to increase the prints, so I think pricing will go down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not think the demand will go down at all. One Piece is going to stick around. I don't think that's going to die. It's too big of an IP.
It's
thought
too
it was
big.
There's too many different characters.
It's too much.
That's what
So
kills Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, you can only have so many Vegeta, so many Goku cards.
yeah,
There is so many different characters in One Piece, and I like Dragon Ball more in One Piece. But there's so many different characters in One Piece that you can have so many different unique cards and different characters.
That's a good point.
yeah,
That's true.
that's a very good point. That's why I feel like One Piece has such a big cult following right now that it's like, you know, OP05 came out and everyone was like, oh my god, this is a $3,000 card or whatever. And then now you have OP06, which I was talking to my local card shop and they were like, yeah, they cut my supply down because of the hype of it, that they don't have enough distribution,
No.
Yeah.
that it's just not possible. Same thing with OP07. I mean, I know you guys even have like OP09.
I think you pre-ordered
I
them.
went for 9. I'm like, I'm not gonna win with all these other ones everybody's fighting for. I just went for the furthest one out.
Like now, in terms of Pokemon wise, you know, I know you guys have pre-orders of Twilight Masquerade, you know, and then now I'm sure they've given
That's
you
true.
like the ability to be like, hey, you know what, X amount is coming out. You don't obviously not, you don't have to reveal anything or anything like that. But I'm saying, is it the same kind of concept with Pokemon, or are they just like very strict and like, this is what's out, this is what you have a nice day?
We are limited in how much we can pre-order. We are limited, but that has more to do with our size
Gotcha.
and us being new on the scene. That's what I would say. As we continue to grow and buy, we should be able to have access to buy more.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yes. So it's
Trying to say without giving too much.
no,
at
no,
the
yeah,
same time.
it's basically volume at the end of the day. They look at it as I have X amount available. I'm gonna go with distributors that can sell X amount as opposed to distributors that can sell Y amount. So I'm gonna give X amount bigger and Y amount smaller until Y becomes X, and then you just
Exactly.
That's
Go.
exactly what
You gotta
happened.
prove yourself.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And,
Yeah.
and to answer Cause's questions, will you stock Japanese cards? That is a completely separate distributor we would have to get. Japanese pricing is completely different from English. It's something else we would have to learn as well.
Oh, you
we
can't
would
just buy
like
it
to
from
do
the
it.
same.
We want to learn how to do it, but that takes time. So
Really, I
we
didn't. I
will eventually get it.
I
I
didn't
thought
know
you could
that.
get it
I
from
thought
the
it was just
same.
like I
Think
didn't know
about
that.
look at the Paldean Fates, how the 151 Iono now went down. Look at what it started at. Look at what the English one costs. They're completely different. Look at 151. The Erica is the second most expensive card.
Yeah.
The Erica's worth nothing in English.
Yeah.
Now, am I saying waifus cost more in Japanese? Yes. But there are other things that factor
very
in
true.
as well.
No, I mean,
Definitely.
I was, conducting business the other day, and just
Conducting
I was
business.
talking to people in
love that.
Canada, and the prices in Canada, the same card over here in the U.S., totally different prices. It can be $15-$20 more.
Less supply.
It's less supply.
Less supply in
That's all
Canada
it is.
drives up the prices, even if you convert it. Convert it all to English dollar. It costs more in Canada for the same card than it does in America.
That's
Mhm.
Because
that's
of supply and demand.
same thing with like Australia with COS. Like there's
it's true,
cards
yeah.
that are like, for example, like he mentioned the other day, the Buddy Poffin card is a $5 card in Australia, and in the US it's $1.50. It's just all supply and demand. It's like, do you feel like, so as YouTubers, right? Like, so you guys are dedicated YouTubers. Besides your outside life, like this is a second business for both of you.
Yeah.
Do you feel that having this kind of niche, I would say, because still at the end of the day, it's something that you both enjoy together. Do you feel that this is something that will eventually become full time?
I don't think the YouTube side will become full time.
Okay.
The ad revenue isn't worth it. The hours you put in do not pay you well enough. To be in YouTube and to make money, you have to get hundreds of thousands of views per video, per live stream, per donos, per all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's the truth. If you want to get into YouTube, you do it because you love to do it.
Yeah.
You don't do it because you think you're going to get rich. If we were going to make a full-time job out of something, it would be the store.
And then we'll stream from the store.
And then we'll stream from the store and
I
double
like that.
down. Everything will be connected.
See
That makes
that's
sense.
see
That
that's
makes
that's
sense.
like that's what makes the most sense. Like if you look at the bigger, like every bigger YouTuber, like take Rev for example. Rev has a store. He sells mystery packs. He sells box breaks. He sells
He
all
has
that
to sell.
stuff. He has to, because
Millions
like
of views, he has
Definitely.
to sell. That's what you gotta take from that.
he still has to sell. There still has to be a second option. And if you take, I know you don't watch Cool Trainer Ryan or anything, but he has a $3 million collection of Pokemon cards, and the guy just rips and rips and rips and rips. But he also has a full-time job. He's a CPA at the end of the day, and he still has to have a full-time job.
Yeah, I
With-
didn't know he was a CPA.
I have
That's
no idea what a
interesting.
I
CPA
read
is.
that somewhere.
We don't watch a lot of the big YouTubers. We don't
Up as a CP.
we don't watch a lot of.
I don't know what a
We
CPA
try to
is.
watch.
Certified
We watch
accountant.
the mods in our Discord. We try to watch every other channel that watches us as well. There's so many channels.
It is. And speaking of Discord, the one question I have for you guys is, what made you the Discord, right? So that's where everything goes on. Everything is Discord. What gave you that ability to say, you know what? I don't want this just to be my Discord. I want it to be an umbrella Discord.
Ooh.
How
That's a
should I
good
put this?
question.
You can only grow so much on your own.
Okay.
We have our niche. We are more family friendly. We are more like a PG-13.
True.
Now we're ripping shit. We weren't before, but we had our clientele, or not clientele. We had our audience.
Mm-hmm.
We had our viewers. We had the people who liked us. Not everybody who watches us watches you. Not everybody who watches
That's
you
true.
watches us. We wanted to hit everybody. Even if they're in the Discord, we have 450 people almost in the Discord.
Yeah.
We don't have 450 people watching us. We don't have 100 people watching because some people don't like us or are asleep because it's international as well.
Yeah.
We have the UK squad. We have Canada. Cause helped so much on the Discord. I'm
He
so
did.
happy he did his own Discord.
Yeah.
But he brought in Australians. We had a gaming section. It's all about diversity to allow options, not only for us as the mods and joining the Discord to reach new people, but allow people to come in and just pump their own stuff, even if they're not a mod, to reach new people. It's all about
That's good.
unified growth, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
It's networking.
Yeah, it's networking at the end
It's
of the day.
networking.
By
That's
being.
really smart, actually. That's really smart.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like I feel like Discord is your baby. Like Discord is something that you really, really put so much time and effort into to
Yeah.
grow, and like now you're expanding it with CCC, and now it's just like, you know what? Now you have CCC on YouTube, and now you have the ability in Discord to trade and do what you need to do in there as
Yeah.
well to kind of expand that and get a conversation building in there. which is it's crazy.
I mean, Discord really came about because we couldn't stream anymore, so I had time to work on it.
Yeah.
I did a lot during the pregnancy and when the babies were born at first, when we weren't doing any of the YouTube stuff, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time I've ever really been able to work on Discord. The idea of the original... The idea that we have tons of ideas that we want to do, we just never get to them.
Yeah.
The original idea of the Discord came from actually free Pokemon giveaway. Alex, Anthony,
yeah.
He had a Discord first. He used to do Pokemon card openings, and we still see him every once in a while. He then shifted to the game, and now he's made a second channel. He does Fortnite now.
Yep.
But he still has his Discord. He has
free
like
Pokemon
500-600 people in his Discord. And his was the original one that kind of got me thinking I could make my own Discord. And then I started making my own. I got it to like 150 people on our own. I'm like, okay, but I'm hitting these people, but there's all these other great content creators that bring them all in, and let's grow it even more. And now we're at 450.
Yeah.
I mean, which it turned out to be the right decision.
Next, we're having our own card party.
Oh, underculture's
My
maybe
own card
like
party, yeah.
that makes so much sense.
So, Cosmic has a question. He says, for M, this is specifically for M, it says, M, what card is your favorite from your card hunts so far? You're always finding something on the travels. I enjoy seeing it on Discord.
I really like that Leafeon.
The alt-art
The
Leafeon.
alt-art?
Leafeon. I'm like,
The alt-art Leafeon.
for me though, but it's an E-Men's bag, yeah.
Yeah, Evo's guys treated us like absolute trash.
Yeah,
We didn't pull an alt-art from Evo. We didn't pull anything. We
He's
pulled
right.
Gyarados from Evo.
And that's what I just
So
said.
that was
One Christmas, all we got from family members was Evolving Skies. A ton of
when they
like,
had that
BTB.
what was it, the
And
Costco deal where they had the ETB plus the EV tin. We got Evo Skies might be the set we've opened like the third or fourth most, and we never pulled anything good from it.
Never an alternate.
Evil cries.
We just like, that's it. It's broken us. We're not allowed to open it anymore. As
I-
simple as
I
that.
got
Yeah,
lost
well,
last
I
night.
refuse. I will open it for you. It's on the store. If you pull a Moonbreon, more power to you. It will be in insurance and everything and all that stuff.
So my local LCS, we went there the other day, and the guy has five. It was 5 Moonbreons, 3 Rayquazas, and
And they're not like in a box. He
and
just like
he's just
pulled them out
has them.
from right
He's like, yeah, here I
underneath.
got these. I was like,
He was
dude,
just like,
what?
yeah, look what
Like,
I got.
why don't you
And
grade
I was
them?
like-
Nothing.
I was like, bro.
I'm like, dude.
And he's just like,
Grading is
yeah,
the next
look
thing
what
we
I
want to
have.
get into.
Yeah.
That's where I was gonna go. Like, so do you feel like you'd be start to do like Zach's fully grading now. He's like, my
Things,
giveaways
open
are
them.
fully graded.
Open them.
Like, it's
I
giveaway
think it
grading.
depends on the card. I think we need to learn it better. The cost to grade, especially with PSA, is just so much.
Yep.
And I don't want to do PSA.
You don't want to do. I think
want to do the next new thing.
I think AI or the AI
Smart.
grading, not yet, but maybe in a couple of years, is
Yep.
going to take over. Because when you can get a consistent system, it's like if you know baseball and umpires, everybody hates the umpire because they call a strike and then they call it a ball the next night, and they're going to replace them with robo umps.
Yep.
It's the same concept. I'd rather have a consistent thing so you know what you're getting, kind of thing. You get a guy on a bad day at PSA, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You just spent
You're done.
hundreds of dollars
They
spending,
dropped your card.
or they dropped your card. I think
Stepped on it.
wasn't it Broly who had like a card come back damage or something like that? I remember he had a big thing about that like 6 months ago or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, and
I
plus,
remember that because I was like,
And it's
wait,
more
like why
accurate,
why
man.
does
More
everybody
accurate.
trust?
It's all about accuracy, and I
Like-
think because it's tougher, people will go to it because it's hard to get a 10, and then a 10 becomes rare and increases the value.
But
It
see,
just
this is the
needs to
thing.
become more
Like,
mainstream for it to happen.
Why does everyone trust like to bring things in the mail? Because in the mail, not for nothing, but everything always gets damaged. Things come out missing. Things like, why are you trusting the mail? That's my big thing. Like, you're trusting to put this, X amount of money card in the mail, and then it comes back, and it's probably damaged because that's what always
Yeah.
happens in the mail. So it's like,
There's just no other option though.
there's no other
How
option.
do you get it there?
Yeah,
I
there's not a
know
lot
it's
of
just
options.
crazy.
No one.
Like, did you
Like, I wish there was something local, like that.
Yeah.
But you
I
don't
agree.
have that, so it's like you have no other choice but to put it in the mail, and this is like it's gonna come back not as the way you
Yeah,
sent
but
it.
think about it from the grading perspective. Why would I open? If you owned a company that graded cards, why would you open all these satellite offices when they will pay to just mail it to you?
Yeah.
For a cost perspective, it makes no sense for them, and so it sucks for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get why they do it. You get what I'm saying?
That's the
Like,
whole
Yep.
business model.
that's the business model. They would lose money if they had to open satellite shops.
Yeah.
It's a label thing.
I mean,
it is a label thing.
do you did you get the email that they're gonna have grading at Card Party? Do you plan to grade anything at Card Party?
We're not? I thought we were going to test it.
They're giving everything back the last day, and we gotta go.
Oh, we won't be there. So no, we're not getting anything graded at card party.
Okay.
Oh, you're not going to
I
do the last day of card party?
I don't plan on grading anything because the way the time frame they said is like it's gonna take a day or two. I'm like, but it takes like weeks to grade a card at PSA.
Mhm. It's backlogged though in PSA.
Yeah.
It's just first come first serve.
Yeah.
Over there, supposedly.
It's also it being in person. They'll have more pressure on them than being in person. If they don't get it done, it'll be big on all these big YouTube channels saying how they didn't do it. It's all this bad publicity. They're gonna feel the pressure and they're gonna bring everybody to do it. So I think they'll probably get it done, but it may not be done well.
Yeah. They'll just stop. But there's no one
10,
saying they do.
10, 8, 9, 10,
Yeah.
1.
But
You know
who
what I
says
mean?
they're not doing that over there?
But they could be doing that over there.
Okay, I'm gonna have my cafecito time. An hour later, I didn't do this. I'm gonna grade. Which is why there's no consistency. That's why I'm all for
I think about that
AI.
all the time. Yeah. Like I think the whole concept is wild. I think it's insane.
It is.
I mean, people crack slabs and resend them and they get better grades or lower grades. Like,
Yep.
come on, guys.
That'll be the
It's
big
insane.
test. I think when people start cracking slabs and sending it to AI and then resending and it keeps getting the consistent grades, I think that's when people are really gonna start.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the way to go.
Yeah. I mean, Keeley says, I know you've mentioned before wanting to incorporate being a grading middleman. Have you ever thought about starting your own grading service?
No.
That's too big. That takes a lot.
There's a lot of steps in between. That takes a lot of upfront capital. That takes a reputation of knowing how to grade it. That takes. I mean, PSA can make up all their stuff, but they've been doing it for so long. Oh, we know this. They have some sort of guidelines that are consistent enough to have that reputation among different graders. There's no shot we could do that anytime soon. Maybe one day.
It sits for a bit before they
I mean, it wouldn't make sense.
Grading at that point.
Yeah.
It's too big.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel that you could maybe so Fam Rips is a middleman, Broly's a middleman.
Yeah.
Like
Middleman, sure.
Middleman, possibly.
Okay.
Middleman, possibly. We could offer it as a secondary option. I want to grade our own cards first. I want ourselves to be our own test pig, like our guinea pig, before we ever do it with somebody else's cards.
Yeah. You could ruin your
Which is why I haven't
reputation
touched
like that.
Lounge Fly. Their orders are supposed to get here this month because we did pre-orders. I want to quality check everything before I even touch anybody else's orders.
Yeah.
For
And
what?
that's-
for
I don't
what?
like that.
Loungefly.
For lounge
Yeah, Loungefly.
Oh.
Hear me out.
For the Peter Pan thing that you know is coming.
Yeah, I want to look
You're
at
welcome.
everything, check it, before I do
I
a
really
order
had
and
some
see,
choice words for you right now. But you know I'm gonna end up
The
buying
Peter
it
Pan
anyway.
thing.
I'm sorry. I get really excited.
Would you do Beckett over PSA? I would do Beckett all day long over PSA because Beckett has
They're
more
harder
value.
graders.
I don't know if it's about the grading.
Popular, but Beckett grades harder, more consistent.
I mean, you're more of an expert on the grading. I'm not. I don't know much about the grading.
See,
Beckett
from
grades harder. PSA is more likely to give you a 10, which is why people choose PSA. But Beckett, a 10 is a 10 more in Beckett.
So the
than,
Beckett has more value.
I mean, Beckett will give you the pristine 10.
They
which
will.
doesn't even exist.
yeah, I mean,
PSA.
for me, I'm not big on slabs. I'm not big on
neither.
slabs because,
I don't care about slabs.
like, okay, great, you have a slab, fantastic. But now, what are you gonna do with it? If you're not an avid collector, like some people are, hey, I have a huge slab collection. It's a 10. I have all 10s. I have, a Charizard PSA 10, blah, 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 all that stuff. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to collect it and keep it and hope it grows in value? Or, for me, I like to hold it. I want to hold the card. Like, that's why the Lugia was so big. It's like 1,200 packs later, I'm like, holy, you know what? Finally. I finally pulled it.
Yeah.
I did it. And instead of that's why you always say, why don't you just go buy it?
it?
All right, relax.
It's so mean.
Relax.
So
Relax
mean.
there, buddy. Relax. I pulled 2 Charizards, all right? 2 Charizards,
Technically, we pulled 2 Charizards.
technically. Both of them were my packs, that's all I'm saying. Both of them were my
One of
packs.
them you owned. One of them you owned.
One of
you did
them
not.
I own. I didn't see you pull. I did not.
I get what you're saying with holding the cards. I think that there are collectors that only do slabs. And
Yeah.
there's collectors that don't do any slabs. I don't feel like there's a lot of hybrids. Like, I want some slabs. I feel like if you're going into the slab market, you're going into the slab market. You want all slabs kind of thing.
I mean,
that's me. Maybe I'm wrong.
One favorite card that you want to slab, aka this Lucario.
Like the Lucario we have back here and stuff, but
unless you love it.
Like, we don't have a lot of slabs. We have like maybe 10 slabs, and I would say half of them are like ones we've won. You get me?
That's a nice card.
It's a nice one, yeah.
I think
that was one of our first slabs.
I think most of the slabs that we win, we just pass along.
Yeah.
Because like we can't collect stuff. We can't have sealed product because with our kids, nothing will be
It's
sealed.
Not possible, honestly.
The only reason why some of our Funko stuff is still sealed is because it's so far up high that they cannot reach it. It's literally on the ceiling. Like, we have like floating shelves, and they're up against the ceiling, and they cannot reach it. There's nothing for them to climb on to reach it. Other than that, anything that I've had like here or below here has gotten stolen and put in Joey's treasure box. Has gotten
opened or ripped open and
ripped. Yeah, they do not play. Our children are feral. They take everything and they rip it.
True.
It's gone. So if we don't put it up in the ceiling, then it's gone. So
I think maybe
we don't like to keep things because we'd rather share it. Like, hey, we have this in our hand for a couple minutes. This is really cool. Let's take a picture. Have that in our memory, and then pass it along to someone who's either a bigger collector or someone who can appreciate it and go, wow, this is so cool. I held it for a couple of minutes. Let me send it to somebody else. So that way it's kind of like everyone gets a chance, I guess, to hold it and be like, I own this for a couple of minutes, or I own this for a couple of hours, or I own this for a couple of days. I had this at one point, and then it's like, because we could all die tomorrow. Fucking pass it along. That's you know how I am. That's my thing. It's like, we could die tomorrow. Like, at least everyone got to hold it. That sounds really wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like, even like the 151 master set, like, it's just sitting here.
Yeah, it's sitting here.
I get exactly what you're saying. I mean, that's why we plan to give all of our cards to our kids.
And then let them make a decision.
Well, I cards to CCC for giveaways as well, like, that we don't want to keep. I get that 100%. We used to have binders here and stuff. You like having your own, like, not a master set, but your own binder, and you put cards in there that, like, give you memories. Like, the first card, like, the first hit we got, what was it? The first rain? It was the first shiny. The first gold we pulled was the gold Frostlass.
Yeah,
the shiny Frostlass. It's like a $4 card. It's like first page of the binder because it's the first gold we pulled when we came back.
But that's a good
we
memory.
have those memories that we don't want to like pass it on. We want to look at it and remember it. That's how we look at it.
Well,
that's why we have our binders. Like, I have one binder, and that is my binder. I have my Disney's in the back. I got my Cinderella as a wedding present.
All the Ninetales and Vulpixes imaginable.
I have all my fairies. I have all my Ninetales. I have all my, and I keep them. Everyone that sends me that stuff, I keep them in my binder, and I'm gonna keep them. I keep them hidden away.
As a collector, what's your opinion on people who solely in the game for flipping, especially the grading flippers? I mean, there's a market for it. There are flippers now. We're talking $4 here, $5 there, $20 there. You would the time you would have to love to do it. You would have to love to do it to really make any money off of it if you're flipping singles. And we get it. Sometimes people like it. You buy singles. We buy singles. But we buy it for something else. You get me? We don't buy it to really flip it. We were flipping it into mystery packs. We stopped doing mystery packs. It took too much time. That's the main reason we stopped on mystery packs. It's just the times the cards came in, the times that we had to quality control the cards. They're damaged. We have to argue it. They're good. Okay, now I got to make sure that the numbers add up. It takes too much effort. You have to really put 40, 50, 60 hours a week just in card flipping to make it worthwhile.
That's insane.
It's a full-time job.
You love it.
But if you love it,
you love that.
And if you're good at it,
you know?
Like, that has to be like your hobby. Like how a lot of people put 40, 50, 60 hours into a YouTube channel. It's their hobby. It's what they like to do. So you may not be making a lot of money off of it, but you enjoy doing the side hustle. That's why I don't really have an issue on flippers one way or the other. I don't think it really affects that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you look at it and you're like...
5 seconds.
It costs 5 seconds to buy. It does. It costs 5 seconds to buy.
Market value, yes.
Yeah.
They're not buying at market value.
They're flipping. They're doing the search. They're hunting.
There's so much effort that goes into it. Like, for example, like a YouTube channel. Like, you guys have literally... like you said, 4 to 6 hours a week, and the amount of effort that you have to put into it. Like, for anybody that's new and up and coming, what's like some advice that you could give them from your perspective to say, like prime example, like Alex Maldonado, he did his first live stream today, referencing it again. Like, what's some examples that you could give like those new and up and comers to say, hey, this is what I do, this is what I've noticed, maybe you can do this differently or you cannot do this differently?
I mean, the biggest thing is consistency. People, you got to know when you are releasing content, whether it's live or whether it's pre-recorded. You got to be consistent. You got to do community posts, ram it in people's heads. How many times do I say in the stream? We stream every Tuesday and Friday night.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Friday night. Tuesday. I want to make sure that they remember that. So that way, because that way they come back and they know it's Tuesday. Oh, or it's Monday. It's Poke Parents stream. You get me? It's all about consistency. That's the number one. The second thing is always, and this is a generic thing, make your stream better. How many? But like I say that it means nothing. All right. What I'm saying is, like, how many times have you seen me tweak a thing? I've added a slideshow over here. I've added a border thing up here. It's minor little changes. You test it here. You test it there. What like people like Zach and other video creators, they do it in their edits.
Yeah.
I don't have time to do it in edits, so I do it in the OBS, and I do it in the live streams, and I test new things, and I test new camera angles, and I test new things like that, because it's when you edit a video in particular, you do it once and you can mimic it and you can replicate it in the second video, but you gotta do it from scratch still. If I do it in OBS or a live stream, I can tweak.
Yeah.
You get me? It's less time consuming. That's why we shifted off of videos.
Yeah.
But that's what I would say. Always do something a little better. Add some background music. Add an effect. Add this. Add that. Change how you do giveaways. Don't change the giveaway cards you do, because if you have a hitbox or if you're giving away that, don't be changing that, because they'd be like, what are they? Oh, I'm gonna get garbage this time because they changed it, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. If you make a change, say it out in front in tons of detail ahead of time, kind of thing. Like how we switched to CCC, we did big announcements, how we were changing everything. We made sure everybody knew. Stuff like that. Consistency, and then always tweaking, even if it doesn't make it better, if it just makes it different, it's still better to do it because it's something new and it might pique somebody's interest.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, that's... Go ahead,
Yeah, I think the big thing, that's all very important, don't get me wrong. Just enjoy it, be yourself, don't let other things stop you, because, like, straight up, we didn't stream for the longest time because we were like, oh no, that's an issue, this is an issue. Or like me, I didn't want to go on camera, I didn't want to talk to people, because I have a speech issue and it comes out sometimes if I'm really tired and stuff. Whatever, I just, it's chaos now for us, but like, don't let those little things hold you back, because a lot of people, like, oh, the comments, that person wrote something mean or whatever. Just be you, enjoy it, like, that's the base. That was for fun and everything, or because you like it, don't let people ruin it for you.
That was probably the hardest thing. All the trolls and the haters, it took a while, because people are so brave behind the keyboard, but they would never say it to my face.
People
you get what I'm saying?
So
and like you have to either have that thick skin or you gotta grow that thick skin. And I wasn't used to the comments over a computer. I was used to it in my face, and I would handle it if it was in my face. But over a computer, it's different. So you have to learn to ignore and laugh it off. I think E-Man is like an expert at it.
Oh my god! I don't know how he does it.
Off. He is an expert at it. If you want to see how to laugh off a bad comment, that's all E-Man. If you can learn to do that, you'll still enjoy it. If it takes it, or if you don't learn how to handle that, you will never enjoy it, because it'll always eat at you.
And that, like we've had conversations where it eats at, and I'm like it just eats at me, and it just all goes back to that.
It bothers him more than it bothers me.
It does, because I'm
it's
very.
Not worth your time. You're doing it for yourself, like
exactly.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Some people do have better Wi-Fi than others. Yes, make
they
sure
do.
you have good Wi-Fi in the garage.
But way better Wi-Fi.
Some people stay at better hotels too.
That's very true.
No, but that's true though, because think about the vertical streaming, right? So I've done vertical streaming a couple of times, and the trolls come out and they say always the same thing. They make fun of how long my face is. They make fun of my teeth, and they make fun of his hair when he has like the mohawk thing. And I'm just like, okay, but he's hot as fuck. Like, who cares? Sorry, I wasn't gonna curse. I'm sorry, but after all these hours, one curse isn't a bad thing. I'm sorry.
That's two, by the way.
But that's not.
Give me my notepad. I gotta mark it down.
He's got his notepads ready.
I tried my best. Okay. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. Like, like the trolls out there are really, really mean, and they can say some really horrendous stuff, but I was bullied my whole life, so now that I'm an adult, it doesn't bother me because I don't care. Like, I don't care. But
Yeah.
they, like, sometimes they could be really, really, really mean, and you're just like why? Like, why are you so nasty?
Like if you're a new streamer, and you're
so
doing
hard.
short form content streams, like you gotta have that thick skin to start off. Like if we had started short form content, like how it is, if we've never done
No,
it,
we wouldn't have.
we would have quit immediately because it's so bad. You have to we didn't have like it would have gnawed at me. You know what I mean? Now we could do it. I would just laugh it off. Be like you see me when we get trolls, ban them. I'm done with them. I'll be like Keeley, all right, I'm done with that. Keeley, just ban.
Yeah.
You get me? Like they know what to do. The mods know what to do, but like I
And they're
wouldn't
quick.
recommend starting it unless you know you can handle all the trolls.
Yeah.
There's
If
a
not,
lot.
learn to handle the trolls, then do that because you'll get a ton more views and you'll get more exposure. We've never done it, but I do see it. I mean, Angie gets what 1.4K views on that last stream, just barbecue.
Yeah.
Just barbecue. But you get what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
not giveaways
Just
or
listen
anything.
So I'm just saying, I was
So-
barbecuing some good stuff, but I'm just saying.
No, but
I'm
look how
still
many
waiting for my meal.
Well, $20.99, you'll get it.
look how many trolls I got though, and they all said the same thing. Like, I know how I look. I know my teeth are crooked. I know I have big teeth. I know my face is long. Like after a while, it kind of gets stupid. It's just like, at first it's just like, all right, like I get it, but then it's just like, wow, like, can you get something better? Like, make fun of something else, make me laugh. That's not even funny anymore. Like, bring something else.
That's a good question. So Undercold says, how underrated are good mods to a stream success?
Oh.
Mods are they're very important. I want to say it in a way that I try not to put too much on everybody who mods for our channel. That's why I set up like guess the emoji. I make everything as automated as possible. All I ask my mods to do to help me out is just talk and chat. Keep it going. Drop commands. And then ban trolls. I try not to ask too much of the mods. I feel bad doing it because I'm not paying you. This is free assistance. I will help you, you help me. That's how I look at it. And if you ask me to be a mod, I'll help you the same way. Now, if you ask me to do something that's way too much, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'll be honest.
Hey, E, drop that link. Nah, I'm good, thanks.
But like, I hate asking too much of mods. I don't think it's right. Unless like, I'm assuming a lot of these people that mod for larger channels probably get a little thing,
I think they get paid.
kickbacks and side stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think so.
They make it worth their while. And we do the mod giveaway, but I mean that's nowhere near what they could really be doing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're great help though.
Oh no, they're
They really
great help.
keep the chat going.
You help, Keela helps, Ink's always dropping links, Ink's doing a great
Hey,
job.
I gotta say, Ink,
Day, Maggie, everybody who's a mod for us, they do an amazing job.
I mean, with
They help
price
the stream keep
checking,
going.
price checking helps tremendously. Ink is a great mod with price checking.
Kenley's
Okay.
amazing with banning people. He's a bouncer like me. He starts bouncing people real quick, and he gets mad real quick.
I
And
feel
when he
like-
gets mad, he does not play.
I feel like having the right selection of mods is what helps you grow too. Because they're able to kind of be like, this, like I've had in chats where like I'll get hit up on Discord by you or somebody and like E-man and be like, hey, this person is, you might want to look out for this person, look out for this person, look out for that person, and that helps you realize, because you're in front of a camera, you're not focused or you're dialed in on making content and focusing on what you're supposed to do for that 2.5, 3, 5, whatever hours you stream for. That's your job, and the mods are there to be like, hey, this is what you look at, need to focus on this, need to focus on that, and that gives you the ability to kind of peripheral and be like, all right, I need to watch that. And you know us, we just don't care. We're just like, all right, ban him, I don't care, but for someone that's not very blatant about it, it's just, it gives a good assistance to help you become a better streamer. That's why I think mods are always important.
They're very important. They take away a lot of the stuff that we just can't see or we can't get to, like you were saying. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you 100%.
Like, the mods are there. Like, that's why I think, like, even especially when you said, like, the streamers of like the big names and stuff. Like, I've been in big chats, like I'm DPM's chat and stuff, and I'm like watching and looking at the chat, and you very rarely, like, if you ever watch a Rev live stream, you'll look at it and you'll be like, okay, there's a mod. Okay, there's a mod, but you don't see anything else. Like, it's very difficult for a mod of that channel to be like okay, I have to watch every single thing. Like, there has to be some kind of, like you said, kickback or something to be a mod of that caliber, I guess. Like Surge is a mod in DPMs. Like, I don't know how anybody mods in that stuff. I just don't. I don't know. Like, even like,
I mean, maybe there's a program, maybe there's a third-party program we're unaware of or something. I really don't know that, like, filter out the words that they're looking for, a certain tone. I don't know.
Like, look at when Mike got rated by Rev. Do you know the amount of work that we all put in was like, oh my, like, it was insane. Like, there's like 600 people in chat, and we're like, oh, I gotta go through everything. Like I look at what Ian said. So Ian made me a mod on his channel. He was like, I want to tell you one thing. It's not a job. Just do what you need to do and have fun. You know, it's not a job.
If you can't make a stream, you can't make a stream. It's like, that's life. I'm never gonna get upset about that. I tell you when I can't make a stream. You tell me when you're doing a date night. You get me? I get it.
Yeah.
Life comes first.
Yeah. I mean, Joe, to finish it off, I mean, do you feel that, like, YouTube and separating, so for us, like I always say, like, YouTube is our time, right? That's because we don't get anything else. And same for you guys. You guys are always busy with work or the twins. You know, do you feel that YouTube has become more of that togetherness time, or do you still view it like we do, like, hey, you know what, we're YouTube? And like I was saying to her on the drive today, I'm like I got out of work late and now I'm rushing home. I'm always in a rush. I'm stressing. I'm rushing. I got to do this. I got to set this up. Like, do you feel that YouTube has become more of your personal time, or do you still look for that outside of YouTube time like we do now? Like, we focus more on, all right, it's date night. We need a date night. We need to be away from it. You know?
We need a date night. We need to get away from it. How I look at YouTube, you see our streams. We go fast. It's chaos. There isn't time. Imagine your wedding day. You don't remember what you're doing. You don't get a time to eat. That's how our streams feel. We did eat because we were smart, but most people don't. All right?
Most weddings,
that's
true.
So how I look at it is,
we had a good time at our
imagine
wedding,
when you go to a movie theater and you watch a movie. You're not really spending time together when you watch a movie. You spend time together after the movie's done and you talk about the movie.
Yeah.
That's how I look at YouTube. Our time together regarding YouTube is after stream, when we can talk about how it went. During the stream, it's so fast.
Yeah.
And there's no time to appreciate it.
Did you miss that? Did you see that? Wasn't that a cool pull?
Like, and I know
I
you.
rewatch
I
every stream we do. I rewatch every single stream we do to see where we messed up and see what we did and see. And I'll tell her. I'll be like, she does it. I'll be like, hey, you said this and that was that, and like I'll talk to her about that as we go. Because I want to get better. I watch every stream we do.
I do.
I watch most streams we do, but I don't have time. I do it while I have two babies on me. You get me? Like,
yeah, I mean, I can't go back. Like, I can't. I just don't have the time to go back and watch 5 hours. Like, I don't
your
have.
streams are a lot longer than ours, and I will fast forward through my streams and stuff like that. I also try to read. I also try to see chat, see if I miss anything in chat. I always feel bad because we're so bad at reading chat, and we're bad today again at reading chat.
But yeah, that's
but
fair.
It's fun. But see, that's why my job is to read chat, and his job is to, because if we don't designate it, then we won't catch it, and then I feel bad because then I'm like, we're not paying attention to our friends, and I don't like that. But you guys have a lot more going on than we do. Ours is just like we're screwing around. You guys are like, we have Rip and Ship, and we have this, and we have this, and there's a lot, way more going on than what we have. We're just chilling.
Yeah.
Big difference.
We're trying to fit 5 hours of content into 2 hours.
That's
yeah.
Like
I mean, trying
you guys
to do
have a lot more going on than we do.
5 hours into 2 hours.
Like trying to
make
do
it work somehow.
all that Rip and Ship and just be like, all right, now we did 5 orders. Now we got to do a giveaway, and then now like I feel like you have to have a set. You have to have something that's in front of you that says, I need to do this and I need to do that. I know you said you don't, but like there's got to be something that's just like I make a to-do list before every stream. But that goes out the window pretty quickly. It's on the and I do forget stuff, but for the most part, with how my mind works, I can think of like 12 things at once, and I just do it. That's just how I am.
It's really quick. That's him on the normal.
Like
I can go faster. If I went faster, she would be lost.
Please, for the love of God, do not go faster because you give me anxiety already. Well,
The
okay,
best is
so if you don't, I know you don't notice, but I can't. I'm in your streams every time, but I can't talk in your streams that much because I'm too anxious. I'm too anxious because I'm too busy going. Okay, like several times during your stream, I gotta go. Okay.
It's like when she wins, oh my god! It's like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
I panic.
Like he's like, tell me an answer right now.
I can't.
I'm like, I got you.
panicking.
Don't worry, I got it. I got you.
I go, babe. Like I panic. Layla panics. Like Layla comes running.
Night, Dirty.
She's like, mom. I'm like, okay, deep breath because you're making me panic. And then we're both
Night,
panicking.
Dirty.
And then we're jumping on him.
Oh my
And I'm
god,
like,
it's like two
how?
people at the same time. When Layla, oh my god, when Layla
When
wins.
Layla wins, it's fun because I do it on purpose. Layla, let's go. I got a number. Let's go. Come on. What are you doing? 1 through 10. What are you doing? Let's go. Pick
She
a number. What are
comes-
you doing?
she
You know,
comes
you're trading up. You're not trading up. What are you doing? Come on.
She comes to me and she's like, what do I do? What do I do? I'm like, Layla, I don't know what to tell you.
I can't think. Mom, I can't think.
Oh, God.
But he's gonna skip me. I don't know. I can't play this game. I can't play this game. Like, she freaks out. And I'm like, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I have anxiety. She's got anxiety. We're a mess.
And then I'm
Yeah.
just there like, all right, here's what you do. You do this,
And we're
this,
just
this.
like,
Which is, honestly, 90% of the time when I buy from you guys, I know what I have and I know what I need already. I don't even need my binder out. So that's why I'm so quick. I'm like,
He's his own
trade,
Rolodex.
done. Because I
Hi,
know
Mom.
how you are.
And you
And
have an advisor telling you the wrong things to do.
That's fair. Shout out Dirty the Dad as usual. But I like that's why and honestly, full disclosure, I like to show people how to play the game. That's my thing. I like
Thank you.
that's my thing. I like to show number one because I know what I need already. So I can go quick. I can go rapid fire. I'm like trade tier 3 to this number. Boom, done. You have your stuff. So it keeps the flow of your stream going, and it keeps the ability for you who doesn't have that much time. You're on a time constraint, and I'm like, all right, E needs this. E needs me to do this. So how can I do it as most efficient and as quickly as possible for him to get to the next section of his? That's my job. Like I every time I go into your stream, I have a job.
His job's to extra stream.
Like,
No, it's true.
Thank you.
I have a
But
job.
I don't ever feel like it's a job.
I like no, you know what I'm saying. Like
No, but he
I
knows what
take
he's
that
gonna
like I
do.
know what I'm already doing. I know what I need to do because like I said, we talk and you're like, how can I fix this? How can I do that? And I'm like, listen, my job is to do. I have to be on point. I have to focus on what I need to do. Like the other night, like when your stream, when I was like, hey, we got big news. Her and Layla were talking, and I was literally like this at the screen. Like I had it on the computer, and I was like,
Enjoy your big news. Why?
Yeah.
No. Like, I just tell me, hey, hold my packs till next week. I can hold them. That's not a big
I
deal.
know, but I need. It also.
We take it
it's-
seriously.
I take it
You do.
seriously. I take it seriously. I really do because, and like you always tell me, like, dude, Drew, you don't have to do that. Like, don't tell me what to do. I already have in my mindset set of what I'm doing and what I need to do, which is, and that's for
You need the
everybody's.
next hit. Yeah, you need the next hit.
I
yeah.
do. I need it. You guys got any more of that Paldean Fates? You know.
My
Yeah,
daughter's
we did get more
first stream
Paldean
was an
Fates today.
EML stream.
Like, but that's my way of
Exactly,
kind of
man.
pushing the stream towards, because like I know what needs to be done and I know what needs to be helped and I know what I can do, whether it's helpful or not, to kind of get to that next level for you guys to be like, because like you said, I got to go fast through packs. Great, boom, done. I don't need it. Move on. Like I'm driving half the time and I'm like, done, trade, move on, move on, trade. I don't care. Just move, go.
Well, thank you. I don't know what else to say to that. Thank you.
Hey, speaking
What, the squishy mellow or whatever? Yeah.
Wait, who? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
the baby.
All right, we went on way longer. Let's do 12 minutes of chat asking questions because I feel like they haven't asked as many questions before we knock out. We'll knock out at midnight. We'll end.
Yeah, I'm like zoning out already.
Yeah. The
I
reason
saw
we
you
have a
yawning,
time
I go,
constraint is M. M just as soon as 11 o'clock hits, she's done. Like I get 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep a night anyway. Like I could keep going. It's you that really shuts down on us, and I won't stream without you. So.
Correct.
Aw.
Which is why I was surprised that you because you said it'll probably be you, and then
You
here's
said you told me that M was not gonna
Chaos.
be there.
chaos, baby,
And I was
chaos.
But why? And then we
Okay.
saw
I
everyone
convinced her yesterday.
You.
I asked her yesterday, but in the end, it was her decision.
It's simple. I don't need you there. Do you want me there? He didn't answer. You want me there? I'm there. That's it.
That is
You
the most
never
typical
answered the question.
conversation.
Because I don't want my decision, what I
To
want to
affect
affect
you.
your decision. I want you to
If
make the
you want me
decision.
there, I'm there.
Yeah.
That's
see?
it.
All right.
You see, I'm
Whose
not the only
stream is the
one.
most chaotic to be in besides yours, EML?
Ooh, that's a good one. Because
No
your
one.
stream was pretty chaotic. I'm just saying.
No one's.
Make the move.
No one. There was no other
I would say
chaotic
it's probably the
stream.
Poke Parents, but that's not because of the cards. It's the chaos of story time and other things, and the grind my gears. That's what I would say.
And the
It's a different, but it's different with Joey coming in with sing along time and all this stuff. Like it's a different, but I would say that's probably it.
Oh,
Our stream is
no.
just pure unfiltered. Just
I'm just
have
along
fun.
for the ride at this point. It's like Angie later on in Drew's streams.
Yeah, yeah. The barbecue stream was chaos.
M
It
is
was.
the wild card, yes.
Yes.
M is 100% the wild card with what she said. That's what Keeley says, you're the wild card.
Oh.
Yeah.
She is. She's a total wild card. I know you're on a diet, but what? Keeley, the raw. He said he would put it at. Go ahead. Say
Purple flavor is the best flavor, Keeley.
purple flavor.
Purple is best flavor.
Next question.
Next question. You got about 9 minutes.
So like I said, now's the time. Get all your questions in. We got 9 minutes left
We got
with
9 minutes.
the fabulous EML Collectibles.
Hi, Ren.
Yes, on that you can answer that.
Yeah, I play TCG live under cold. I used to play online. I don't play it as often. I actually started playing it a couple times a day now. I'll do it while I walk or something to get some exercise in. I just built an Incineroar deck, but I don't play as much as I used to.
That's hilarious.
That's it? No more questions? I don't see any.
I'm just saying, I thought this was a good stream. I think
I
it
hope
was
so.
a good stream. I had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
See?
See, Mister, I'm
Maybe
so.
I mean, there's a gaming section. There are so many tabs in the Discord. I'm actually thinking about consolidating again.
You could.
That's what, people get lost. Like people go and put card collectors in your section. I'm thinking about removing M's card hunt section. Just literally putting
Everybody's hunts.
just putting the
true.
store and putting your hunts in the EML section. I'm thinking about consolidating. People get lost in the Discord.
I get lost sometimes. I'm not
And I
gonna lie.
wanted to add stuff.
I do get lost.
Do you have a
sometimes.
Professor Chaos Funko Pop? I would like that.
That would be a good one to get. Out of all the Funko Pops, that would probably be a very good one to
I
get.
think they did make that.
We would actually get that and open that. That's one that we stopped buying Funkos, but that's one we should probably get.
If you, there's only
Oh, my
one
Funko's
Funko
open.
that I am really chasing, and it's really killing me because it's so expensive, but I'm dying for, because I have its counterpart. So I want Octavia from the 100. That's the
That's
Funko
a
that I
good
want.
one.
Because I have Lincoln from the 100, and they are together. And I have Lincoln, I don't have Octavia. Daphne Octavia is named after Octavia for a reason, and I love her, and I want her. So if anybody has her, I want
Octavia's
to.
crazy. I like her.
If we find it, Sean, we'll let you know. We can check our distributor for the Professor Chaos Funko, see if it has it.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, there are Funkos. We can buy and sell Funkos. It just didn't really make much sense for us. But we could do it on a custom order kind of basis. Nicole, do we have any signed cards or collectibles? I don't believe so. Oh, I don't think we have anything
So
signed.
most fine. I couldn't get you a Vegeta sign.
No, you tried to
I
get the
tried.
video. No, we didn't have signed.
Did you have
Okay.
to pay like $50, $60 to have freaking Chris Sabat sign it?
I went to pay. My friends went to a Comic Con or San Diego Con or whatever.
Yeah.
They brought it back for me. They were making the line. They cut the line.
They left the line. It was just too long.
No. They're like,
I mean-
oh, that's it. This is.
Oh, they had to hit the limit.
We went to Comic Con at the Javits Center, and it was $60 for an autograph from Sean Schemmel and Chris Sabat, and I was like, this line is ridiculous. I was like, I'm good, thanks.
What are your top 3 anime shows? What are your top 3 shows / animes?
So animes, Dragon Ball, anything Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
It's like no.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
And what would be third? It might be One Piece. It might be something else. I like Bleach, but I don't. But Bleach didn't live on well.
It's
seen
the
it.
new episodes are out.
Yeah, we've been watching it. I like Death Note. I like probably Full Metal Alchemist is third.
Never watched it.
Me either.
Fantastic. Watch Full Metal Alchemist. Fantastic.
What would
Those are
you
probably
say,
my top
Em?
three. What are your top three?
Black Clover.
Okay, you like Black Clover. What else?
60 each, Kenley.
This is new, but it's definitely up there. The one that's the Harry Potter knockoff. I love that.
Oh, yeah, that one's funny. The one where he has no magic and he what's his name?
Is it Harry
Marshall.
Potter knockoff?
Man,
Marshall.
watch that.
It's like a fake Harry Potter school,
It's so
Angie.
good. You
But
love it.
the main character can't use magic, so
I
he's
love
but
it.
he's like he's a lifter. He's just
You gotta
pure
watch it.
muscle,
You
and so
should
like
watch it.
he'll pretend like he's flying. He's just like jumping up so fast up and down that everyone thinks it's nonsense. It's a gag anime.
So good.
Naruto's also
So good.
fantastic.
I love Naruto.
I love Naruto.
I'm still picking my
I
third.
fucking
I can't.
sorry. Okay, third, 3 in a couple hours. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love
If-
Naruto.
if I-
I'm gonna just shut up.
If I had
Definitely
to
One
pick,
Piece. One Piece. Yeah.
One Piece is good. We have to
One
finish
Piece,
watching.
Black Clover,
We have to catch up on One Piece.
Yeah.
I'm up to date on the manga, but I'm not up to date on the anime.
We
we're
are so
on
behind.
we're on
Oh, no.
episode
And then-
806.
Oh my goodness. Spy Family.
Oh, you like Spy Family,
And that guy that's.
and you like
Slayer.
Demon Slayer,
And Demon Slayer.
and the House Husband.
House Husband, yes.
The-
that
Girl,
one.
where do you have the time to watch all these animes? Because I don't.
Before the babies were born.
Oh, that's
I
fair.
watch TV all day at work.
That's
You
fair.
watch Survivor all day at work.
I ran out of everything.
We don't
else
watch
to
much TV
Wasn't
right
JoJo's
now.
wait,
That's why we're
wait,
still
wasn't
in Wano. Like,
Wait, was JoJo Siwa on Survivor or was that something else?
Who?
JoJo Siwa. You know who JoJo Siwa?
Who's that?
JoJo Siwa? The bow girl.
Okay,
with
I
the
don't know
bobo.
famous people.
she
JoJo-
doesn't. I don't know.
the
She's in
JoJo
Wano,
Bobo
that
girl.
character.
There was the Brave player. There was this other player. I don't know. There's the
There
person
was like
from
they went to like the boot camp with
the rock
the
school.
something I
The
don't know.
rock.
No,
No.
I don't know people. by their name.
get out of here.
If I had to rate my top 3 of all time, number 1 is Dragon Ball. Anything related to Dragon Ball. Yu Yu Hakusho.
You
just,
like Dragon Ball Super. You're just
That's
hating.
top three. Top three, no way.
if
I love Dragon Ball.
None of the other ones would exist without it.
I don't.
they wouldn't. I mean, it's
You
Dragon
play
Ball,
JoJo alone.
Yu Yu Hakusho, and Berserk.
They're all guy animes. No.
Berserk is interesting. It's an interesting top 3 choice. I read Berserk.
That's
I'm up to date
why
reading
I read
It is not
Berserk.
something I will ever reread.
Berserk is so long.
JoJo. I know which one. When you type it, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, but
I don't
My-
think she was on Survivor.
my thing is, you say you like to read, but did you read The Never King?
Oh jeez.
No,
It's smut.
I don't read. Just say. I just don't.
It's about Peter
I
Pan.
got like 10 books sitting there from before the babies were
It's a
born.
good book.
Series.
It's just about Peter
Not-
Pan. It's just
No,
Peter Pan.
highly recommend Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's technically 2 different Full Metal Alchemists because they made the original anime, but it was still being made when the manga was still being made, so they have different endings. But Brotherhood is the real one. Watch it. I highly recommend it. Top 5 of all time.
I watched 2 episodes.
Because it's a little. If he likes Berserk, this is
So
so much
boring.
light compared to that. It's more serious. Get out of here.
So I watched Berserk first, and they only has the certain episodes, and then the manga continues from it. So I'm up to date on the manga, and then the artist died, and now it's just like same thing with Akira Toriyama. Now what? You know?
I mean, Toriyama had it outlined already, and he already had an heir apparent. So Dragon Ball's still gonna go. I'm not worried about Dragon Ball.
I
He already
hope
had
so.
trained. The guy making Super has been making it already.
Yeah.
With, like clip notes from Toriyama.
Yeah,
at this point, so.
Toyotaro is going to be the next one to take over and just continue. I mean, because right now where the manga's going, we have no idea. We have no idea.
Yeah, I answered that cause. I said I played
Yeah.
it. I don't play it often. I don't play it in person. It's only on TCG Live, but I do play it. I had not played it much recently because I haven't liked the decks in the new sets, so I haven't played it much recently.
All right, friends.
All right, you ready
Do
to get
any
going?
of you guys
look
have
like you're
any
ready
more
to get going.
questions? because they gotta go and go to sleep.
I'm super late to bed.
They're gonna wake up tomorrow like, I hate you guys.
Yeah, right? He's gonna be like, oh, you kept me awake all night.
They're not.
Because you're streaming tomorrow.
Yeah.
We stay up again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm a night owl, so I don't sleep, so
Hunter called you.
it's terrible. Look at that luscious hair.
Yeah, I have a toupee. Here's a toupee. The fun, fill up the hat with gold coins. Yeah.
He's got great hair. You can't say that's a toupee. There's no way.
I think
I can pull it.
Don't pull my hair.
so. I think like I said, I think we should let them go. Go get some sleep. M especially. I honestly think that was a fantastic interview.
That was
Fantastic. Everybody learned a lot. You know, and look, that was 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we didn't even realize it.
See?
That was like that.
That's a fun.
That was wild. So, have a wonderful night, guys, and we will see. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us. We'll be on another interview on Friday. Or
Yes.
a week from Friday.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be wild.
It's
God,
gonna be interesting.
And thank you for coming in because it really made me happy.
All right, night all.
good night, guys. We will talk to you. We'll see you tomorrow in Chaos Card Climb, and have a great night. Get some rest, and we'll see you guys in the Discord.
See ya.
Good night, guys. All right, so I'm gonna close this, and then I'm gonna go back to here, and oh look, there's our lamp.
It's a lamp. Wait, are we ending on this too?
No. I'm going to just push this back up, and I'm going to go to integrated camera, and there we're back. So hopefully everybody enjoyed
I had a blasty blast.
a little bit
I'm just
of
saying.
EML Collectibles, which was absolutely
Oh,
fantastic.
lamp.
Absolutely fantastic. It was nice to see M on there, as we know.
was so happy.
We thought it was going to just be E, which was great.
Which
so
was
shout
fine,
out to
yeah.
M and E.
But I love
for
M
coming
too,
on.
so it just made me happy that they were both there. I was like,
Yeah, that was good. That was really good. So, I mean, it's up to you. You can continue to talk to Chad if you want,
I don't know.
or you could you could raid
Do
somebody.
you guys want to hang out, or do you? Because I'm wide the fuck awake right now. I can curse now because they went bye bye.
Oh yeah, she can curse now.
I'm wide the fuck awake. So, if you guys want to hang out, I'm down to hang out. Loving the podcast series from Angie. Yay!
I wish
This is
I would
not-
rip packs, but we don't have any packs.
Do we?
Nope.
No, we have no packs.
Nope, no packs. Not until tomorrow, where Monday will be the members monthly giveaway for the other channel. Again, don't forget, you are going to the members of PokéDad TCG channel will be automatically entered in to win a full box of Crimson Haze, and we will be doing a massive Paldean Fates chase Monday. I have my local TCG that has ordered stuff specifically for me, and we will be doing a massive Paldean Fates chase.
Ken Lay. Fuck no, because I'm still recovering from the other night. So no.
You need a new thumbnail. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna roll with
Do you
it.
want us to end this one and then like redo it? Because that's probably a good idea. So, all right, no, let's end this one and we'll just do it because I feel bad because if somebody clicks on this, they're gonna.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Good thing, Em. Good telling us that.
Good call,
Yeah,
Em.
I did not think about
all right,
that.
so be right
So
back.
yeah, we're gonna end this one and we're gonna set another one because I don't want what we're gonna talk about associated with them
Correct.
because they have their thing and I don't want to destroy that because I love them.
Correct.
Yeah. Bing.
Let's go
So
here.
Yeah, go there.
Let's go here.
Yeah,
And-
and then end stream, and then
Yep.
and then
And
we'll
this
do that.
one, and then I'll just start another
Yeah,
one.
send another one.